I must have been.
All right, we are. Oh, that's the wrong scene.
That's fine. I can.
Now,
the internet can know I took these photos.
We
I
are
don't care about the photos.
live on the internet.
Live?
Are you sure about that?
We
I was like,
are live on the internet.
Wouldn't those photos be that'd be stills of the video that's on your channel?
I mean, if you want to watch the video is a pretty good video. It's. I mean, I'm not proud of it. I'm proud of it, but it's not like every time you make a video, you learn a little bit more about making a video, and like. I didn't know a lot about making a video at that point.
Oh my god, I didn't realize
Shelby.
you posted a bunch of pictures.
Yeah.
I want to tell you something, but we have to wait for Mike to show up.
Okay. Also.
I already cracked the beer, so it's too
Now
late.
I'm cracking.
My cold one to
top of
crack
my
open
head.
is a sound effect I recorded when I opened my last can of Sody Pop, so...
Also, are we supposed to be doing anything, or am I just floating up here for no reason?
Well, you're just floating for no reason.
I don't think we have any tasks to do.
Cool.
I think we're just chilling.
I'm going to link this video because it is 90% carpe boredom as opposed to RT Florida, as the title would have you believe.
What?
Was that
hey.
that's just the day we went to Epcot, which was literally just like wasn't.
Uh-oh,
wasn't
is Streamlabs broken again?
Was that the day that
There
we
it is.
Nope, just slow.
we got to
Okay.
Epcot?
You got in a wheelchair. I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh, no, that's a different
that was
day.
a different time. That was a different one.
That was a good time though. I got
Hey
to be in a
Clayton, I was
wheelchair.
gonna wait for myself to finish this, but I think I want to show it to you early because I can't wait.
Oh yeah, it was Steve's
Okay.
birthday that day.
Hold on.
So
I'm
whenever you're done tinkering, let me know.
adjusting my frame rate.
Did you say tinkering or tinkling?
You know,
Why not
either
both?
whatever one,
Column A,
whichever
column
one
B.
he's doing.
Okay.
I gotta go follow one of the carpet boredom people so that way I can be on stream at all times.
I couldn't help but notice you're beelining it straight for me.
She could only see you, I bet.
Damn.
So I was just looking
Clayton's
for
over there,
anyone, and the first person I saw was Quentin, and I was like, "You're not on stream, okay? Let's just no."
Well,
I
Logan
know, it's all
was usually
hang on.
main cam, so.
Hang on. Wait.
Why are you half invisible?
Hanging on.
Oh no!
Hanging on so much.
There we go. I dealt with it.
Oh no!
Once you put her in a hole in the ground.
Oh,
Oh, I thought he threw an invisibility thing at
Well,
her.
I can't get out.
So that
Oh,
even,
that's a great idea.
so
I
even
can
when
just
she was
be
on
invisible.
screen, she wouldn't be on screen.
Oh wait, Quentin, keep jumping.
That's genius.
Keep jumping. I forgot that you don't have fly powers.
I am not a god like you.
All right, there we go.
Yes.
I am but the
Don't you
mortal
dare!
man.
Don't you dare!
don't I dare what?
Don't you dare! Don't
It's
do
weird.
it.
When I set VSync
Stab
in
you.
Minecraft, it like bounces between 60 and 100 frames
I
per
don't remember
second.
the codes off the top of my head.
No, come back here.
All right, Clayton, I want to show you what I've been working on.
Did you finish it?
I didn't. I haven't really worked on it at all, but I want Clayton to see it because it's cool, and I'm tired of waiting on my
He
own
can't
laziness.
wait. Yeah,
Wait.
he can't wait. He's like a
Let's-
little child on Christmas morning.
Let's have it.
follow me.
Logan's working on it for
I'll look
quite
at
some
it
time.
through all of my my data.
Oh my
Look
god!
at it
Oh my
through the
god,
Matrix.
of course
Data.
he's done the data thing again.
This is how I play Minecraft.
Such a.
I advise
such a-
everyone to press.
So if you want to find your way there, first you have to follow whose footprints are these.
Okay. I advise everyone to press Control Shift Alt F3.
No. I want to see what you've been making, but I told Quentin earlier I'm trying to not fly. So where do I have to go?
Whoa!
The hole outside of Clayton's house.
Okay,
the
give me a
whole
minute.
green
I have to walk there like a plebeian.
You should just don't take the ladder.
Are you coming from your house? Shelby?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
could not take the ladder.
Oh, that's
No,
amazing.
Yeah,
Ladder.
if you fall and crouch, you don't even bounce.
Oh, it was more fun to bounce.
I mean, if you want to bounce, feel free.
You bounced a couple times and then crash.
Are you taking the
Crouch
back way or the...
Shift. There it
It
is.
happens
Maybe.
again.
I took the front way. I'm coming.
I see you.
I'm waiting for Shelby.
I'm behind Ashley's house at the moment.
Oh, maybe I should play this game in third person.
What?
Yeah, because
Where'd he go?
super easy.
Why?
Where's that last picture, Tom?
All right, she's taking too long, so follow me.
That was the
All right.
very
I'm
first,
right here. I'm
She's
right
almost here.
here. I'm right
Oh,
here.
you're below me
Right here.
somehow.
first party I went to at Clayton and Shelby's apartment in Jacksonville.
Maybe
Oh,
it's
I gotta
gonna
look at
be
that picture. Right.
Clayton's exactly, but without the
Down here.
matrix.
Nope. Right here.
Drop down, follow the tunnel,
Party is
and then
that?
drop down again.
Whoops.
Was I
That
there for
was-
that party?
Quentin died somehow.
Well, because I didn't bounce. I
Yeah,
just hit the
hard.
blocks.
Was that the?
I thought that I would still survive, but I don't think it works with.
Shelby looks like she's wearing a Hawaiian dress.
It was the 2017.
Oh, it's the summer party.
I didn't.
Who is
oh,
this
the
with us?
summer
Is
party.
that
I heard you say
Ashley?
slumber party.
That's
We went to
Ashley.
the beach the next day.
Oh
Yes, and Brandon wore jeans.
Correct.
Are
Yes.
you
All right,
surprised?
so come in here.
I don't beat.
Oh my god.
It's not done yet. What
The room is done, but the central piece of the area is not done.
The fuck?
Oh, is it pitch black for people?
I knew what this
without
was
eyes.
the moment
Oh yeah, here's the picture
I
of
walked
Brandon
in.
in jeans.
So you know exactly what this is then, don't you?
I don't.
It looks like a hanger.
Uh-huh. I know exactly what
Really
this is.
dangerous.
No.
Next to
it's not-
Peter
not
wayfinding,
Elite
apparently.
Dangerous.
We were figuring out the castle we were making.
Ah, in the sky.
So I've spent many hours working on this. What do you think?
My God, it's enormous.
Where are we?
There's a chicken in here. You
This
want
is under the spawn.
This is under spawn,
Oh,
like
okay.
deep underground under
We
spawn.
were under Clayton's house.
So
Where-
I
This
had
is
to
the
build
this is the
my
beginning
stuff
of Metal
somewhere
Gear Rex,
Right.
but I haven't finished it yet.
I didn't want
Ashley, you
to.
were there. I found a
I
picture.
didn't want to
of you.
steal your thunder. I wanted you to say it.
What, Tom?
I found a picture of you. You were there.
You
Oh,
were definitely there,
God.
Ashley.
That was the birth of Safety Buddies. That was when Meg and I came up with Safety Buddies.
Oh, was that at the beach?
Oh,
God,
I
that's a
remember
terrible
this
picture of me. Yes, that was at the beach.
party.
I was there for this. I'm not in this photo. Oh, I am in the photo. Those are my legs.
That's a terrible picture of me.
I like being in
Terrible
the
picture of you,
photo.
but I found a picture of you.
Oh no, I mean like, yeah, I was definitely there, but terrible picture of me.
Thank you very much,
Yeah, no.
Jeff, for
Hey,
resubbing.
Jeff.
Are these buttons on the floor, or are they just?
No, there's
Wait,
light
alright.
underneath of them. So
Okay.
if you bust it open, you'll see the
Carpet.
light. But I
Travis,
couldn't
come
really
over.
cover them up any other way.
It's a
Also,
really good effect.
A bajillion bats kept spawning in here, so I had to put all these lights.
There's still one over there in the corner.
There's like
Yeah.
meat in here and a chicken
There's a few.
apparently.
Yeah, that chicken.
You
that
can't kill
chicken.
him now. He lives here.
He fell
Which
through
one,
when
the
we
chicken
were.
or the bat?
Remember when we had to move
That's fine
that
out.
redstone structure for the
Your bat.
blinking
Yeah.
lights? He fell through when that happened, and he lives here now.
So
He's actually Naked Snake. So
when we first came out of the tunnel, I thought this was the warehouse that you crawl through the AC vent in Solid,
oh, the very front.
the one with the tank in it. Because I saw this like large dark object, and I was like, in that room there is a tank and there's
I'm gonna break
a
something, I know
cargo truck, and I was like,
I'm gonna break Logan's hard work, I know it.
I couldn't
So don't
see
look
exactly what I was looking at, so I didn't know if I
What?
was looking at a tank and a cargo
think
It
so.
truck.
won't land, right?
And then as I got around the side of the legs, I was like, I know what those
I know
legs
where you
are. I
are.
know exactly what those legs are.
This is the final boss. This is the final boss arena from Metal Gear Solid.
Uh-huh.
Where'd the back go? There it is.
Where's
Quinn, I have
Cyborg?
no idea how I'm gonna get you out of here.
I was
Yeah.
just saying, how am I
Let's
supposed to get
teleport
out of
him.
here?
Oh yeah, I can teleport you out.
Where's Cyborg Ninja? Is he pinned against a wall somewhere?
No, what I was gonna do was in the cockpit, I was gonna put one of those armor dummies, and then I was gonna go find one of those heads that Brandon found of Naked Snake, and I was gonna put a Naked Snake head on one of the armor dummies.
I
Okay.
killed Quentin. Did not mean to hit you. I was.
Done, Brandon.
Hey, Logan, I
You
found my way
betrayed
out.
us.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
I was trying to kill the bat, which I did. I
No, you
also
didn't. It's
killed
right
you with
here.
it. There's like 7 of them. In
I can't believe you would think that was a
Another one
bad.
over here.
I got it. Oh, there's another one. There's so many!
Creative
There's
Quentin
so
is back,
many.
Brandon, so be careful.
I'll be back.
Oh wait, Adventure Quentin.
I was fixing
Yeah,
to say,
Totally.
There are so many bats now.
Oh, the chicken's dead.
I don't care at this point. This bat will die.
Clayton, do you remember in the
There's another one
game
over here.
how you
I
enter
can't
this
get
room?
out.
Is it through these big hangar doors?
Oh, I killed it.
So I know around the floor there's the it's like this. It's not a swamp, but it's a pool of water. It's like a cooling system, I think.
Yeah.
Because there's the rat that steals your key card and you have to go chase him down. How do you get in there? I want to say it's pretty close to this door, like where we entered.
Over here on this side?
Yeah, I think you come in the lower right. Because the first thing you see is a big leg in your face.
Because the where you fight Metal Gear Rex is not the first place you see Metal Gear Rex. That's a different room.
Right. Okay, that's the room I'm thinking of then. Oh man, the fight room. I don't know.
I brought the chicken.
This room is the fight room. The hangar with the big
bag.
barrels in it. I didn't put the barrels down yet either.
Do you come down like the freight elevator to find it?
I think so, and I want to say you come in through the hangar doors over here on this side.
You might.
Fuck.
Because I know there's the freezer fight with Vulcan Raven.
Yeah.
Somewhere around there, because you have to freeze the card.
Yeah.
What? How did I end up at it this way? I must have taken a wrong.
Anyways, this is what I've been working on, and I was gonna wait till I was completely done to show it to you, but I couldn't.
This all
wait,
sounds just as ludicrous as you guys talking about Animal Crossing and Half-Life Alyx. Okay. Oh yeah, the freezer fight where you gotta freeze the card to unlock it, and then you gotta chase the rat through the cooling system to get your key card back.
Also, if you pour ketchup on yourself, I don't remember the character's name, but he thinks you died and opens the cell door.
Was that Johnny?
That is Johnny. He comes
Johnny
back in Metal Gear
Sasaki?
Solid 4.
I
They
did
don't
not
call him Johnny in Metal Gear 1, but
he has bathroom troubles.
what is going on up there?
Where?
Speaking of Half-Life Alyx,
Oh, it's
I
David.
know what's happening.
His cape isn't. His cape doesn't go.
do you know what I saw today on Twitter.com?
What did you saw today on Twitter.com?
Oh
about
God,
Half-Life Alyx?
No,
there
what's going
is workshop support.
Already? Is it out?
Let me see.
Oh, that's gonna be so good. Oh,
Let me confirm that.
I'm never gonna fucked around in a workshop as much as that I'm going to.
I'm gonna just bring up Twitter. Hold on, let's see. I'll just look
Logan's jumping
for
with joy.
Look at me leap with joy.
Alex.
Well, I want to do that.
Alex.
What, leap with joy?
You
Workshop.
missed. You're flying into the ground now.
Oh, I missed.
Valve software 4 hours ago. Expand the world of Half-Life Alyx. Find the new community creations in the Steam Workshop, or make your own using the
Oh my god.
using the newly released development tools.
Oh my god.
Wait, no,
I hope
what
the people
Logan's
who
gonna be
mod
doing all night?
stuff. I hope the people who mod stuff make some really cool stuff because
It is a
I want to.
tool, workshop and editor tools beta release. It's a
Sure.
tool specifically created for creating Half-Life Alyx assets.
I think Half-Life Alyx is the first game to use its version of the source engine.
This is the first beta release of the Alyx Workshop tool suite. We intend to add more and improve them in the coming weeks. Included in this release are the new or updated versions of Hammer, Material Editor, Model Doc, Anim Graph, Particle Editor, Subject Editor, Source Filmmaker. Oh boy.
Oh my god.
An updated version of Source Filmmaker, the Source
Can
2
you imagine
cinematic renderer.
VR integration with Source
Oh
Filmmaker?
my god.
Also, Logan, why are you a snake?
Why am I a snake?
Yeah.
You're flying on the ground.
I'm a snake?
Yeah.
No, Clayton is snake.
No.
Brother!
I knew that joke was coming, but like, I'm still mad about
But
it.
no, real, like, why are you a snake?
Why are you a snake?
Yet another.
Like you're just like crawling on the ground.
Yet another.
I don't know why you're thinking I'm a snake. I should be invisible right now.
You are.
Now
yeah.
you're invisible.
Yet another Metal Gear and Valve reference. Do you know who does the voice of Kaz Miller?
No.
Robin Atkin Downs. He does the voice of Miller. Do you know who Robin Atkin
Is this
Downs
just Logan reappearing?
also does the voice for?
He's still a snake.
I don't.
The medic in TF2.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Kaz,
That's awesome.
Kaz is the medic in TF2.
Does Kaz have a German accent?
Logan, you're still a snake.
He's.
I don't know why you think I'm a snake.
Oh my
he's-
god, like I don't know how to explain it.
Take
Kaz
a
is like-
screenshot and post it in Discord.
Kaz is like
Okay.
vaguely
Stay still.
South African, like a little bit British, kind of South. I mean,
How do I
Robin
screenshot
Robin
him?
Atkin Downs is British, but he
F4?
has like a kind of South African a little bit.
Oh shit.
South Africans are so hard to understand.
It's not
Is it
it's
F4?
not British. It's a
No.
weird kind of little twinge
Oh
of
my
an
god,
accent.
did you stand up now?
Windows Shift and
British
S.
territorial.
You're standing
Right.
up now. And also I did Windows Shift S. It took me out of the game.
Oh.
So that's how I know how to screenshot.
Oh, because
Also, you're
okay.
standing up right now.
Oh, Windows Shift S is the snipping tool.
You're back to not being a snake.
I think I was stuck in the swim, which is also the fly animation, and it just didn't register for you.
Cool.
Yeah, it was the same way for me. Whenever you jumped,
It was also
put
the
you
same
into
way
the
for
fly
Clayton though,
animation.
because I could see it on stream.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I mean, you were just stuck like that for the server, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. You looked like a snake.
Did I look like a snake for you, Quentin?
Yeah.
Speaking of servers, Thomas.
Oh, he said he'll be back.
Thomas.
He said he'll be back.
Thomas, I can't hear you.
Tom, are you saying anything? I can't.
Tom.
Is your mic muted?
Tom, I think you're
Keep
muted.
yelling. He's not even here, but keep yelling.
Tom,
Tom, I think your mic is muted.
go to Windows sound settings. He knows how to fix it. Anyways, I was gonna tell him I'm
Brandon, can you take me out of this?
starting to learn
Yeah, give me a thing.
how to build VMs.
All right, everybody, let's leave.
Good luck.
Yeah, let's go.
Bye, everybody. We can all just fly up here, right?
Oh yeah, totally. I'll be right there with you.
Brandon already
Give me a
teleported me
moment.
out, so.
Give me a moment to learn to fly. Oh, there we go.
See, I told you, you just fly up here.
Yeah, I did.
Is this the oven?
Had to figure out which way I was facing
This
so I
seems
didn't fall back
unsafe.
down
I
there.
feel like I shouldn't be in here. I feel like
you're
I'm
in
being cooked.
It's a sauna.
It's
You're gonna want to go to this left
Am I
one.
at Soup Way?
No, you're at well, you kind of are.
Yeah.
I thought
You're
it
at
was
the Cafe Combo
Soup
Super
Way.
Center.
What?
You're at the
I thought it was
Cafe Combo
Soup.
Super Center.
Oh.
Shoosh
Yeah,
way.
there's much
It's a bolt boy.
debate about the spelling of this pronunciation
Also-
of this thing.
Yeah,
There
Jeff,
is
I don't
no
know-
debate. I spelled it the way I spelled it.
Also, Jeff says that they did a 14.5-hour stream.
I didn't even see
Hell.
that. Holy jeez, dude.
Hell. That's a lot.
Either he did a 14.5-hour stream or he did a 1-hour stream at 2:30 in the afternoon. Either way, good job.
I just like Minecraft version of Ronald McDonald.
I just like my
That's Donald
data.
with Ronald.
I just like my
I
data
don't
version.
actually like it.
Oh, there's Soup Way. Or a rice bowl.
I love the sushi place. I saw that. It's
I-
great.
the sushi place?
Lorenzo didn't name it yet.
It's in the back of this cafe combo thing.
Oh, is that
you know
farm?
the farmer chicken
Oh my
by
God. This
the
is
Ricky Man.
amazing. This painting on the wall. Who did that?
where are you looking?
In the back of the sushi place.
That's not a
Oh.
painting. It's a head.
The
I
head.
know. I love it.
Lorenzo's skin
put
might
it
be
there?
kind of scary now.
Oh my God.
Oh, what is this building?
I don't know where you
Sure,
are.
I want to hear this magical
Oh.
story that I'm not napping for.
I'm
This is-
sorry. I didn't know that you were trying to nap. I would have never said you had to attend. I never said you had to attend.
Let's be real. I probably wasn't gonna nap anyway. I was probably gonna just scroll Facebook for 7 hours and be like, no, I was gonna nap.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I saw on your Twitter that you've had a very series of unfortunate events going on in your rental house.
Oh my God. I mean, that's just the story of my life with everything that I've ever tried to do with renting anywhere ever. Because, you know, every time we try to rent anywhere, something happens. So therefore, I want to just own a place because then I can only blame me and Travis. Like,
But more
then it's
specifically,
not a
Travis.
problem. I can't blame anyone else. Like right now, the issue is that we have wasps and termites. So
One of those sounds manageable.
it's not though somehow. And also we don't technically have termites. What happened is that a swarm of termites hit the side of the house and therefore their wings fell off and then they're crawling into the vents and falling down through the vents into our bathroom. And
How
also,
the fuck does that happen?
What is that?
No. So it looks like there's like disgusting bugs all in our
Hold-
bathroom.
Hold on.
Hold up.
Wait a minute.
Brandon, how did you get this fucking villager to wear a McDonald's hat?
Oh my god. The fucking work it took to get that to happen.
I love him. His name is Barry. Oh my god.
Yeah, and Larry is his brother that works at the other Wickronald's.
He's my favorite.
There's also Lou and Hugh.
Yeah, Lou and Hugh work at Soupway.
How did you make this happen?
So there's a way to put custom heads onto other creatures, but to get it to work with a villager, it has to basically already be a villager head, because otherwise their fat nose is gonna stick through it. So me and Connor, the command for it is like a paragraph.
Are you
because we
surprised
had
that
to
Brandon
do this
figured it
whole
out?
armor thing.
I'm not surprised that he figured it out. It's just I want to know what it was.
We had to get it to not talk as well because it wouldn't shut up. We also had to get it to not walk, so we had to take away its AI.
Dang.
And then we had to give it a profession, but also not trade.
This was something I didn't even know you could do in this game. Oh, it's shaking its head now.
If you go in, if you right click them, they shake their heads. If you right click any of the glowing signs as well, they actually give you the food in Wickronald's and Soupway.
Oh, yep, there we go.
I gotta do that.
Can I get a meatball sub specifically?
I can't eat it.
It's all
boy.
pre-chosen. Also, David, if you
I
want
like it my way.
to do this, you have to go to one of the corners
How do I order extra pickles?
Fuck you.
and give me
No
the,
pickles.
give me the top corner.
David says top or bottom. Who's the top? Who's the bottom?
Okay, I want to finish my story because that's.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Sorry. I just
it's okay.
was bewildered.
No, I liked your segue. I did not care for Shelby's segue.
I wasn't segueing. I wanted to know
Type
the
it in chat for
answer.
me.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay, hold on. I got you, Brandon. I typed my
Damn
answer.
it.
No, not you.
So yeah, so like the termites just like fall down, and like I cleaned this house. That's what I've done during quarantine. And I cleaned the house so much, but now it looks like we have a dirty house because bugs keep falling out of the ceiling. So on top of that, after the whole termite situation, we've had 3 wasps now in the master bathroom. One I found when I was taking a shower. It was in the corner and I screamed. And I was like,
you
Travis,
do.
come kill this. The second one, I called Travis up and I was like, hey, come kill this. And he thought I meant mosquito instead of wasp. And he was like, I can't believe you called me home for a mosquito. And I was like,
Called him home? He was at work?
No, he was like around the block. He went to Lowe's or Home Depot.
Oh, okay.
He picked up something. He was literally like 2 minutes away from the house. So, but he was going to Lowe's or Home Depot, and he needs to go to like the other one as well, because like he couldn't get everything he needed at one store. Why stop playing?
Because I want to watch the birds dance.
It's Logan.
And then it was literally like I called him and I was like, please come kill this, and he thought I meant mosquito, and I was like, no, it's a wasp. So we called 2 different bug like people. We called Massey, who we pay for, and then we called like another company, and they both came out and they were like, yeah, the problem is that like there are like vents to your house that are like open, so it's a property management issue. So we called the property management company and they were like, yeah, we'll deal with it. And then we found out today that apparently they just put in the work order, and I'm like, this was like what, a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago that this whole problem started.
Yeah, that would not be happening. They would be paying for me to have a hotel room.
I'm pissed.
I would be extremely pissed if I were you.
So yeah, Travis and I have been staying in the guest room because the master room, I'm convinced, is condemned. And Brandon just stays in his room because...
Correct.
I mean, now Brandon just has a perfect excuse for whenever you're like, come out here, Brandon's like, hell no.
Nope.
Well, the thing is though,
I'm gonna
everything's
pass.
really been in the guest and then the master bedroom. Like that's really where all the problems have been, because it's that side of the house. So...
I just found the security cameras at the GFC or DFC.
Security cameras? What the hell?
Oh, speaking of security cameras, my friends who are playing Animal Crossing, do you have a security camera that you can order for me from your catalog? Because I need one for what I'm trying to do.
No, I didn't know that was something that you could get.
I don't understand why you can't order everything you need yourself.
Because you have to find it.
The game seems inconvenient.
I love it.
I do too.
It has gotten me through quarantine.
Why am I flying everywhere when I can just teleport back?
Shelby, that's also not why I thought you called me here.
So, I just wanted to tell you, I feel your pain when it comes to there being a wasp all of a sudden in your house. My morning was fucked up because I was like, I'm gonna make myself a waffle. It's
Y'all
Friday.
got me effed up.
Effed up. So I'm like, okay, so grab the waffle, the big Sam's bag of pancake mix, because I'm like, we're in quarantine. I'm gonna never leave the house again. I'm gonna grab the big bag.
Actually, though. How do I get into this here?
So I pulled down the bag. The bag was not fully zipped.
Oh, you are.
So pancake mix just went all down my pantry.
Where?
Spent good 20 minutes picking that up.
Nice.
Sit back down to do work.
Okay.
And the kittens are playing in the curtain. Like, they've crawled on top of my desk in the corner. They're precariously pushing my monitor on top of that desk.
Cats in the curtain and the silver spoon.
I sing that song when I want my dad to do something and he won't do it.
That version?
Oh, yeah, you said
Cats
that
in the
before,
curtain?
Because, you know,
Okay.
you're a terrible son.
A classic Cats in the Curtain.
Okay,
Well, turns out the kittens were playing with a wasp in the window.
God.
I freaked out because I was like, they're 6 pounds. They're going to get stung by a wasp and it's going to kill them. So then I have to figure out how to kill the wasp without getting the wasp out of its current area. It's not stinging me or any of the 3 cats that are now obsessed with it at this point.
Chew.
That's what I went. I got a shoe, and then I pulled all the desks out. I pulled out my craft boxing that I had over there, and I get the wasp between the window and the blinds. And we have like thick wooden blinds. And so the blinds were closed, and I just smushed the blinds up against the glass and then took the shoe and just hammered at the window, all in the general area where this fucking wasp was. And, like, overdid the fuck out of it. And luckily I killed it, thank God.
That's why I was like, I ain't dealing with this because no. Like, and it was also at a time that I don't think Brandon was awake. Also, I don't know, Brandon, would you have come killed the wasp?
No.
No.
That's what I thought.
You met Brandon?
That's what I thought. I mean, it's not a spider. I know better than to ask him to do that.
Yeah,
No.
but it flies.
And it's also
They
an
fly now?
inconvenience.
True.
Not his problem. You're introducing a problem to him. He's not going to walk into that.
To be fair, he was also definitely not awake at the time that I found the wasp.
Oh, yeah, you had no chance.
Oh yeah, well that's why I called
Yeah.
Travis, and I figured Travis will come home and kill the wasp rather than wake Brandon up, who was already in the house.
Right call.
So-
You made the right call there.
I know.
Hey, Brandon.
Hi.
I don't happen to remember the location of my prism monument, do you? Or even the general
Oh, I know
direction
where
of
that
it?
is.
To the fairground.
I
It's
know
on-
where it is.
It's on the way to the fairground?
Yes.
Okay.
Shall we-
Can you teleport me back to you if you're near the spawn?
I don't actually know where I am right now.
Oh, cool.
I can take it.
I'm in David's abyss right
Also,
now.
Brandon is also have all numbers. Oh, no, it's
Okay,
gone
I'm
now.
coming to you, Logan.
Are you at spawn?
No.
Jesus land.
All right. I will
Jesus taking that
teleport
wheel?
you to me.
Okay.
Holy shit, dude. There's
Shelby,
so
also still
many
not
bad
why I thought that you called me here.
Why did you think I called you here?
David, this
Um,
command won't
Alright,
work
follow
right
me.
now.
So I may have sent
What?
you something,
Where are you?
I'm right here. I'm below you.
and
When?
Oh, what is this?
Where?
Oh, this is the subway station. Just teleport you everywhere all over the map.
Oh,
mailing
I
address.
should probably be using this.
Oh.
Unless you've changed that.
I mean, I have multiple.
Okay.
All right, it's
well,
this way, I
the
believe.
one that I know about.
I don't. What, do you know my house one or do you know my UPS one?
Where are we in relation to spawn?
I did not send it to the house.
If you go straight,
Okay. Well, I haven't been there actually. I
north
needed to go
from
there and
here,
get some DMV stuff.
you will eventually go to
Paperwork.
spawn.
Okay.
So then it's the other one then.
But your prism structure, I believe, is this direction.
I sent you something. It has been there for 9 days.
Oh my god. Okay, then it's definitely the UPS store. Why did we not get an email that we got something?
Because I got the email to my thing telling me that it was that it like arrived, and I was like, shh, they'll see it eventually when they go to check the mail.
Is that what I was like?
I'm gonna send it back.
Oh, wait,
It's
is it
supposed to send
is
us
it
stuff.
is it a letter or a parcel?
It is a parcel.
Huh. I don't know why we didn't get a notification.
It's probably
Clayton,
a
it's-
parcel. I don't know how big. If you have, I don't know what size you have.
We have multiple.
So Clayton, your prism structure is
If anything
somewhere
comes from
around
any of them,
here.
like, give us a call.
Okay.
If I find it, I'll teleport you to me. And if you find, I found it.
It was like sometimes.
I see it.
if it's-
Man,
if
you gotta be real close to that thing.
it's small enough that it can go into the mailbox. Sometimes they don't tell you.
All right,
I guess that's true, yeah.
I will leave you to your own devices.
I'm gonna be very upset if it's not, if it says delivered and it does not get to you. Oh, I have food.
I'm sure.
Well, they probably sent it
sure
back
it's
after
here.
some
David, the
time.
command won't work right now, the one you sent me, because we're in peaceful mode.
But yes,
But,
that is the reason that I thought you had called me here.
I'm so sorry.
We're no
I
longer
didn't
peaceful.
know.
Then.
I will go tomorrow. I have to go to the grocery store anyways. I have to face the
music.
crazy.
I was waiting for someone to say music.
The zombie
Logan
war.
fulfilled
I
it.
bought so many masks to be like, look at my new masks. Because I have
I
one.
only have paper masks.
I have one fabric mask, and then I bought like a couple other fabric masks because I'm gonna need them when I go back to work. I did buy 2 masks with clear windows though, so I can wear those at work as well. Because if a guest comes in that has hearing disabilities, I want to be able to talk to them.
Do you know ASL?
I don't know it well enough,
You know
But-
AOL.
but if they can read lips, I want to be able to have them be able to see my lips.
Read my lips.
So that
When
I can
are they opening that back up? Like where you're working?
idea. No
Oh.
idea. They have not said anything, and until
for
then,
all those
I will-
hungry deaf folk.
Exactly.
Jesus Christ.
Deaf people don't know how to eat.
Oh.
They can't hear the microwave for that's mean. I'm not.
Oh my! He's fired. 65. Jesus Christ, man.
I mean, also it'll just be good to have a one with a window, but I mean, I'll probably wear my regular ones just normally, and then yeah. Well, David, I mean, has had a rough time considering his house was under attack, or his apartment.
Oh yeah, the hail. You're a
under
hailstorm,
attack.
David.
Recently.
Oh, he had a bad hail.
It snowed in New York last week. Fun fact.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
David popped in the chat, went, "It's hailing," out of nowhere. It was crazy, dude.
Yeah. I got like a message from my dad that it was like there was snow on like the back porch. I posted it on. Oh
It
my
was
god, it was
82.
Oh, I
82.
saw it.
Holy shit!
I mean, it doesn't have to be cold for it
That
to
sounds like
hail.
Missouri weather.
No, but it was
No, but it was-
literally snowing.
It was freezing.
It,
Oh.
Yeah, no, it was snowing in New York that the same day that David said it was hailing. So it was definitely freezing hail. And yeah, apparently Brandon said that he could hear the hail through David's
Oh yeah,
system.
when John came in as well, the hail. It was just nuts, dude. Because that entire call is pretty much in New York.
Yeah,
Size of
and,
babies.
and it was
I am
literally-
not envious of that.
It was
I like
just
that Billy's in
snowing.
Canada, but it wasn't fucking snowing there.
I remember I remember a few years ago, it was like 5 years ago, there was one day where there were snow flurries that melted before they even touched the ground. And that was it was getting crazy around here at that time.
The thing is though, like they weren't melting before they like it was sticking to the ground in May. Like that's the crazy part. Like
My.
that shouldn't be happening. And the fact that like, David's like, it's 82 today, and it's like, okay, it was like what 20 something last week. That's crazy. So
David's basically my New York forecast.
not your
When something
parents.
weird happens, it's usually him that tells me.
That's fair.
I had a friend whenever
trampoline.
you said that it was snowing in New York. My friend literally in the daily team meeting at work was like, so it's snowing back home in May, and I'm like, global warming, baby.
Yeah, no, it was
It's real.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's basically like, you know, nature also figured out that like this year's fucked, so why not?
Logan,
just
I
go
can't
along
see.
with it?
I don't know where you are.
Is June
I'm
gonna be
next to you.
snowpocalypse
Can you see me?
No,
for the whole world?
you're
It's like
invisible.
that, and
Please
like
no.
apparently hurricane season starting
Oh,
early.
right.
The
You saw
love
chat.
bugs are-
That's how you knew I teleported you.
Yes.
Wait, why is hurricane season starting earlier?
Someone said that like it's already starting. Like there are already tropical storms like
Well,
brewing.
because the hurricane's got to be
Oh, that
somewhere.
happens all the time.
Ashley, that can't be true because climate change, it's a myth. Also, vaccines, they don't work.
Well, we
Also,
don't have one yet.
whoa, what is going on in here?
Yeah, no, this is
Don't know where you
anti-vaxxer heaven.
I'm just
Yeah.
hold on, let me put something on my head so you see where I am.
Yeah, that's why we don't have one yet. Clearly.
I'm assuming you're in the room full of bats.
I am looking right at you. There.
Ah,
Yeah, no, and
this is
then
the
the
abyss.
love bugs have been like really nasty already.
Already intrigued on what Logan and Brandon is doing. Yeah, I'm just looking. I don't know what's going on here, Merc. Also, welcome back. Haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah.
Wasn't there something you're supposed to tell me?
to the abyss.
Yeah, when Mike gets here.
Oh, David, speaking of the
Oh, thank you,
abyss,
Merc.
I finally bought Dark Souls.
Whoa, look at this guy.
all these
Yes. Brandon's finally gonna play Dark Souls.
Only
Which-
2 and 3 though.
I was
'cause
gonna say,
one
which
wasn't on
ones?
sale. One wasn't on
What-
sale
Okay.
when I got them.
There's all kinds of cool stuff over here.
Hell yes.
What, to Merc?
What's this one? What's this door?
Mark says, been doing my own thing and trying to fix my sleeping schedule. That's a good idea.
I've
What is
been
sleeping
steadily
schedule?
ruining mine.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, he comes to bed at 5 a.m. guys, and then he has to go. He's supposed to be at work at 8:30. It's 9, and he's like, get up. And I'm like, yes,
Just
you
gotta figure out the
do.
lime.
That's what Travis does.
I like
This
this one. This is cool.
This is me and David built at the end of last stream.
Also, question. I've noticed that it still has a wattle and the top part.
Uh-huh.
Does that insinuate that like the head is still flesh and the rest is bones?
Nope,
or-
all bone.
Okay, so the wattle is made of
Oops, all
bone as well.
bones.
Yep, all bone.
It has a bone wattle. Got
It's
it.
petrified.
I don't understand why.
Cartilage.
Cartilage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what?
David, did you give it? I didn't even see you gave it like a heart over here.
I just
don't know
want to
where this
know.
is. I also need to set up your teleport.
You know what? I spend all week getting my sleep schedule right, except for when we sit there and play Farm Simulator till 2 a.m.
Mhm.
And then on the weekend I stay up until like 4 o'clock. I do it every weekend, and I'm like, why do I do this to myself?
Because you're playing Gears.
All I know
Yours.
is this quarantine. So many food places are delivering now, and I want to know at what point Logan's going to deliver avocado fries to me.
I made those avocado fries myself.
Yeah, I know.
That wasn't
Make
the
some.
question.
Deliver them to me.
Do you have egg?
I actually don't.
Okay, then they
I
can't.
thought we
make
did.
it.
Oh,
we had
it
egg.
sounds like y'all need to go to the store.
You use them up on the chicken.
I made the fucking bread pudding that took 10 eggs.
Ashley used
Oh
egg on
my
chicken. It's
God.
super effective.
Making
Then
a
you
lot.
breaded the chicken
10
as well.
eggs for one thing of bread pudding. And
Ashley's
the
got
other
egg on her face.
That's
two
dude,
eggs I
that's
used for
just
chicken
insulting to use egg on chicken. That's just bathing one generation in the other.
Okay, but like that's how you make the breading. Like that's how you bread chicken cutlets. You
I know.
use egg.
And it's insulting.
Okay, well I still used it, so
Apologize,
I
Ashley.
I'm sorry. I used 2 eggs for the chicken cutlets, and the
Oh, your
other
infinite
10
Thing ran
I
out,
used
didn't it?
for bread pudding. So yeah,
Who,
I don't
mine?
have eggs currently.
Oh, David.
Are you gonna tell me to
He
make my
drank milk
own?
before. Well, now you can't.
Make
You
your
don't
own
have
eggs.
egg.
I know, but I want
Make your own
to
eggs.
make them for me,
There you
so
go.
I don't have to.
Get a
How
chicken.
about you get the ingredients and I'll make them when I show up? Eventually. I know I'm eventually gonna show up.
Okay, but
Oh, okay.
I'm not
Merc
gonna
says
buy-
He didn't.
Merc says, hey Logan, how'd you feel about the ending of Half-Life Alex?
Oh, right, because he wasn't there for
I
that.
believe the VOD is still up on our Twitch page.
Yeah, you can basically hear his brain melt.
You could hear, like, you can audibly hear. It made an audible split where my brain was like,
his brain
the
melts, his heart explodes, and his soul shines.
Yeah, if you want to watch the VOD,
I would
think it's
highly
up for only a
suggest
couple
going
of
and
days.
watching the end of it. Or no, what I know you know how it ended, but like go watch how I reacted to it because it was
It's not even.
it was a lot. It was a lot for me to handle. I had to go to sleep and think about it. I couldn't even get my thoughts in order at
I
the end of
couldn't
it.
even.
It was a real douche
I
for me
really-
because I thought I had called it, and it turned out I was wrong.
You know what? You know what? I actually called it. If you remember, because I was like, here are the 3 things that could possibly be happening right here. And I said the thing that Quentin said, which they faked us out and made us think what was happening.
Yeah.
And then I said 2 other things. I was like, it's probably somebody not important, like Barney, or like somebody who just we haven't seen yet.
Who's that? Oh, Brandon.
Me. I knew you were somewhere over here.
Yeah,
And then I was like, or
the whole
it's,
time. And then I
or
went to
it's,
go
and I'm just gonna
on
keep
my-
spoilers. I'm gonna keep spoilers off of it for right now, but,
I don't know
or
what you're
it's
doing,
the person
so-
who it ended up being. And I'm like, but that's like the least likely situation. That's definitely not gonna happen.
And that's exactly what happened.
And then it happened.
Dylan's here.
It's Bubby all along.
Hey, Dylan, how you holding up?
Hey,
kid?
Dylan.
Oh, is
Logan,
this it?
I'm not gonna buy avocados if I don't know when you are coming over.
Well,
Therefore,
I'd assume I'm not gonna show up out of the blue, so you'll know I'm gonna be coming a few days in advance.
This is true.
Then I don't need to get
Please
eggs
don't
right
show up
now.
randomly.
Well, I was gonna tell you how to do it so you can do it yourself. I mean, you have an air fryer. You have 2 air fryers.
I do have 2 air fryers. I'm not gonna do it myself.
I feel like you need Jordan to
no,
teach
I
you how
don't
to do
have the
it.
patience for that.
Can you air fry an air fryer?
If only, if
We
only.
can't fit it inside the other one.
Theoretically,
Wait.
if you could you air fry an air fryer?
I don't.
Theoretically.
For extra
I mean, there's no
crispiness.
moisture in it.
Who's
You-
near spawn?
You
I
bet
am.
there's not.
I am.
I'm gonna TP to you.
Dylan says
How dare
doing
you.
pretty well. Hope all of y'all are staying healthy. Yes, we are. We're actually sharing all the stuff that we're doing during quarantine, and Ashley's running out of eggs.
I'd be
the whole
so much
thing.
healthier if I had avocado fries.
Summoning bugs.
So
Yeah.
many bugs.
Merc says to you, Logan, it was under our noses. Remember the G-Man speeches at the end of episode 1 in Half-Life 2? We'll listen to his speeches one last time.
I'll have to re-listen to that because I don't really remember, but it was the ending of that was so good. It was so good. I'm very excited for the future of Half-Life after the ending of Half-Life Alex.
So good.
Okay, I can't remember. If I put a bucket of water, can I just put a bucket of water on the ground?
I mean, you can.
You can't set the bucket down with the just sitting it in the bucket. Is that what you're asking?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
You pour
Like
the
you're
bucket
placing a bucket on the ground that has water in it?
Okay, that's what happened. Okay, all right. Thank you for confirming. I know
Could
now.
you air fry an air fryer filled with water?
out.
I don't see why
Known as a
not.
I
bomb?
don't suggest that.
That's a bomb.
Also, like, is quarantine gonna go backwards? Like, where you can start because things are opening up again. So are we gonna be able to hang out in groups of 6 or less, and then hang out in 10 or less, and
I
then hang
think
out?
California is already doing the 10, or maybe it's New York. Some
It's
It's not
municipal
New York,
place.
I'll tell you
Definitely
that.
not New York.
Okay,
In
some places
specifically
doing
Florida.
10
You're
or
going
less.
to be the last ones to live quarantine.
In specifically Florida, they're doing it in phases, and right now we're in phase 1 where we're opening up, in order of importance, businesses, and
Yes.
you still can only have so many people inside each
Like
establishment.
GameStop.
Yes, but I meant
Yeah. Well, GameStop never closed because they're essential.
Unless you
What
are
is-
in Milwaukee
this,
or an
Brandon?
airplane, and then they just
What is
shove them
what?
in.
an ode to P. Machich. You have a
Oh.
shrine to Paul.
That's David's
my
art.
art.
It's
I
David's
see.
first play that he ever created.
Where are you,
for
Brandon?
Minecraft servers.
love it.
What
David.
the fuck was that?
I
What is
love
happening
that
here?
there's seating that you could.
That was so weird.
It's just Paul's head on a stick and some bread.
I hear you like. Oh, David, did you see the new Paul that we added there?
Oh, this is new Paul.
that was well. David didn't have a Paul there, and Lorenzo said we should add it.
I prefer Paul Classic.
Okay,
if you want to transport to me,
I went to Brandon.
I am here.
David, do you want me?
Oh, I meant like David, because David wanted to see the Paul.
I have some kind of smoke coming off me.
Oh, you have night vision on because David splashed himself with it.
And I already had permanent night vision, so it probably made my night vision
all bubbly now.
Bubbly.
We're watching the play. Hold on. His art.
His art.
But yeah, so my point is though, are we allowed to hang out with people again? Because if so, Logan, when are you coming over and making me avocado fries?
I think we're still in social distance mode. If you're not, and for Florida,
I am.
I think we're still in social distance mode.
Brandon, you always are. So.
Hold on, let me put the chat in social distance mode.
So like you can't be around people who you don't already live with, and so no, we can't hang out yet. I think phase 2 is when we're allowed to see our friends again.
Phase 2. Sounds like a board game now.
Sounds like the Marvel universe.
It's like Pandemic.
I mean, not gonna lie, I've already seen like a couple friends.
An ode to people.
Maybe.
Okay, everyone stay away from Ashley.
Yeah, give her 2 weeks, please.
Been trying.
Wow. Wow.
Ashley has COVID and wasps. Stay away.
COVID wasp.
And termites.
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
God. Like the killer bees.
I like that. Oh, is that your curtain call? Are you throwing roses at yourself?
What's his play?
OP
Bravo,
me.
bravo.
That was the play. The play is just throwing roses. Got it.
Bravo,
Yep.
bravo.
He was a prisoner at the time. He was
Is
very
David still
creative.
splashing himself with the night vision stuff? I can give him permanent night vision if he wants it.
He had it, but then he drank milk before. That's why.
Oh, he shouldn't have had that milk.
Well, it's because he turned himself invisible, but I couldn't see where he was to do the stuff.
Is there a way to imbue a potion with the permanent night vision that I can just give out?
Oh yeah, actually there is.
Night vision should just come in the form
Right
of carrots.
Yes, David.
It does actually, Clayton. If you
What?
eat a golden carrot, it gives you night vision.
All right then, I'm happy.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's very.
Says Logan,
like,
it was
very
just a
small.
chunk being loaded. I advise not taking a boat to an.
Yes, David.
Let me-
I am teleporting to David.
Infinite blindness.
Oh, we are
That's
going
it.
away now. We're in the sky.
Infinite time.
That was amazing.
What?
You just fell out of the sky.
Who, me?
Oh, yeah, you. It was funny to watch. Oh my God, I don't know where anyone is. Oh, you both are flying very fast.
Oh, Ashley doesn't know how to do the fly thing.
No. Do I have a
It was
cape
the one
on?
that inherited.
No.
Okay. Wait, that's more important. Okay. Come over here. Okay. I am here. Do I have a cape now?
Oh, he's teaching you how to do rocket flight.
Ah, goal reached. How? How do? 9. Put it on your back as if it's armor. Okay.
Yeah, put it in the
David.
chest armor slot.
Where are you, Logan? Oh, there you are.
I'm on top of the McDonald's.
Ah,
Wick
how
Ronald.
do?
Okay, come up here. I'll teach you how to do it.
Merch
If
says,
you-
Logan, it's a
Baby
chunk
bird's first
loading bit.
fun,
I
isn't it?
advise not taking a boat into an unloaded chunk. How long
Yeah,
was
you-
Dr. Pepper cream out? Is it still out?
I don't
know.
think
I haven't
so.
seen it.
I think I only had.
Oh, I
like-
haven't got
Goes out
it
for
yet.
like
I
a
still haven't
month.
tried it.
Oh no, Logan, you're
So
gonna
Ashley,
miss
what
it.
you got to do?
Didn't
You-
do it. I fell.
You had it for a second, but you
did?
were looking straight down, and that makes you dive.
Oh.
So look straight out, jump,
Okay.
and then jump, and then with a rocket in your hand, right click, and it'll
He's
do
like
rocket
Pip.
flight.
Yeah, he kind of does actually.
Oh, I need a rocket in my hand?
Yeah. David gave you some rockets.
Yeah, I agree with that, Merc. I just didn't like the cream soda part.
Okay. So I need to have rockets
Pip tastes
in my
creamy
hand.
to you? Pip tastes like a spicier to me.
I
doesn't
like
matter
the
which hand.
Diet
Pip
Dr.
kind of
Pepper.
tastes like
Yes.
cherry to me a little bit.
Well, yeah,
I
that's
like
what
the
it is.
Dr.
It's
Pepper
spiced
Oh
cherry.
yeah, I guess it wouldn't matter as long as there's
Oh, is
nothing
it?
in your other hand.
Yeah, that's literally the flavor. What the flavor is called, the spice cherry.
Oh, I thought that was like an accident.
No.
No, it's called spice cherry.
So you can't be flying when you do it, Ashley. You need to be in
Creative
not
flying, that
fly
is.
mode.
Creative flying. Right now you're creative flying. There you go.
Hey, you're doing it. Now right click the rocket.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool!
Look up whenever you do it because you'll fly upwards then.
Yeah. Also, this is faster than creative flight. So
I also like how Quentin's like creative flying. That's what you're doing. Like, thank you. Because I was like, am I doing it? Am I doing it? No? Okay, I'm not doing it. Got it.
It's also very windy when you do it.
Just don't fly too close to the sun.
So like the potion I gave you is the
I'm no Icarus.
the infinite night vision one.
yeah. And then I gave one to David. But no.
Ah! I fell. I hit a wall. I hit a wall. I hit a wall.
I should create a shoulder box with my potion.
Did we just teleport you to me?
Me?
Yeah.
Sure.
I do still want to try the cream soda Dr. Pepper.
First of all,
I hope you didn't lose your chance.
Dr. Pepper, I just want to be able to try the birthday cake Dr. Pepper. No, I mean, I don't know if I can have it, but I'm going to make
Birthday
Brandon try
cake?
it. Yeah. It's apparently a thing that you can only get if you're part of the Dr. Pepper fan club. And like, it's, I don't know, I've been trying to sign up for it. It's a whole thing. Do you only get bone meal? Is that the joke? You can only get
I
bone
don't know
meal?
about calcium. I don't know about that. If they're gonna make me work that hard to try a stupid flavor, I'm not working that hard for it. Sorry, Dr. Pepper, you're not that good.
I think you are false.
I mean, you don't have to for the cream soda. You can just get that at the store.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's why I'm like, oh, cool. Like, if Oreo pulled shit like that, I'd be like, no, fuck you, Oreo. I'm not doing that.
Did you see that I apparently had a conversation with Oreo on Twitter?
That she was unaware of.
I was unaware.
No.
Brandon had to keep telling me that I was. Although just watching David like back slowly off a cliff is very unnerving.
Into the abyss.
Yes.
Oh, this is very scary.
Oh, you don't have night vision, do you?
I don't have night vision. Super don't have night vision. This is super.
Well, here, let me
scary.
give you ice vision and you'll see how much of a difference it makes.
Oh, thanks. It does make a big difference. There's bats everywhere. Is that a statue? Of a guy doing yoga?
What?
What? I'm into this. Hold on.
That's what it looks like from afar. Oh, it's an eye.
Is this supposed to be something?
It's an eye.
What? Oh, the camera I just threw on there.
Oh.
Here, I'll fix it.
Oh, are you wearing Guy Fieri's head now?
Yeah, what's wrong with it?
Nothing.
Perfect.
By the way, David, this is Lorenzo's.
Oh, I have no more night vision.
I know it took it away. Everybody run!
No!
The abyss of Flavor Town.
It looked like a guy doing yoga.
Oh, Merc responded to you, Logan.
I had one can earlier. I looked at the can and like, the hell is this? This is not Dr. Pepper. It's just crap in a can. Yeah, but I like cream soda.
Oh, so my conversation with Oreo was I had gotten, I mean, Brandon and I, because Brandon totally helped, got our mom for Mother's Day a picture, an Oreo picture and Oreo mugs. If you want to see a picture, they are on my Twitter. And oh, there are skeleton horses now. And I tweeted at Oreo being like, look what I got from my mom for Mother's Day. And they were like, we hope she liked it. And I was like, yes, she did. There's so many skeleton horses.
Is that what you said to Oreo?
That's what Oreo said.
And Oreo's like, you need to go to the loony bin.
Oreo's like, yeah, dude, cool.
Retract that retweet.
And I was like, yes, you should consider bringing these mugs back because they have like an opening that you can like dunk the Oreos in. And I was like, while you're at it, you should also bring back Oreo granola bars, which are the best Oreo snack. And they were like, we'll let our product team know. And I was like, thank you, Oreo.
Also, we'd like to think our core product is the best product.
Also, and you forgot you had this conversation?
No, I just didn't know that they were responding to me. So I like it took longer for me to respond back. Also,
I'm lost.
Yes, baby skeleton horses are a thing, dude.
Our baby everything available?
like I didn't know that they were responding to me. So like eventually I realized
I'm
it.
teleporting you to Quentin, just so you know.
Me?
No, you teleported yourself.
That's what I said.
Played yourself.
Oh, I thought you said you were teleporting somebody else.
Why the
No,
horse?
I was teleporting me to you. I said I'm teleporting to you, Quentin.
Oh, sorry.
Are these the watchers?
Because I got lost and I didn't know where to go.
Hi.
Glad I could be your way home.
Hello.
You're my rock, Quentin.
Also, I didn't say that. I didn't tell them that I thought that one was the best. I just said that it was really good and they should bring it back because Oreo granola bars are really good.
Do they still make birthday cake Oreos? Because those were really good.
Cabracken, David.
I
Don't know.
think it's a seasonal thing.
The mushrooms down here now.
Well, Oreo, I know you're watching because I know you like seeing everything that Ashley does. So
Everyone's saying that like Dr. Pepper cream tastes like Pib. I don't understand how that's possible. Pib is spiced cherry. It's spicy.
Oh, Pib and Dr. Pepper taste very similar.
Yeah,
I
but
don't think
the
I've- wait,
cream
hold on.
makes
I don't
it
think I've
taste
ever
way
had-
different.
Pib. I've only had Dr.
oh, I always considered Pib and Dr. Pepper to be the same flavor.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's very similar.
Ooh.
We will buy like
How does
we
that-
have Pib in the house when we don't have
No.
when Dr. Pepper's not on sale. I thought I was still trapped here by myself alone, but David is still here, so I'm
Correct.
not alone.
David's there.
I also don't know what is going
that-
on. Oh,
it's
I
like
have
in the
night
middle of
vision
nowhere.
again. Oh, I don't have night vision anymore.
What?
I have night vision.
I'm watching the commands come up.
Logan, what are you doing?
It's not me.
Being Logan.
Logan, I can see your screen.
How do you see my screen?
Stream?
Dream.
Oh, that's cheating.
It's not cheating.
Creative use of game mechanics.
Well, just for that.
No! Give me my night vision back.
Just give her blindness at this point.
No.
I agree, Mark, that Pib and Pepper are different. I can taste a difference in them, but in terms of competing brands, they're the closest relations between the two.
No, I can't see anything.
More of a Dr. Thunder guy myself.
I'm convinced I'm not. I'm trapped in a hole.
And Dr. Thunder tastes nothing like the two.
Oh my
What are you
god,
doing
really
over
gave me
here?
blindness.
I'm just seeing what it is.
Oh, I made a blacksmith. I
Here, I'll
was
give you
gonna try to get you
blindness,
to be able to put
And
stuff
I'll
on
give
the
you night vision.
tag.
How is that
Would
gonna
you just
help
still be
me?
blind? She would still be blind. It doesn't matter.
I know.
You have double shields.
Yes.
Nice.
Why not?
I like
The
it.
Guy Fieri shields.
The best offense is a
They're
great
really cool.
defense.
So he's not wrong.
Oh, I figured out how to dupe heads already placed, by the way.
Also,
Logan.
David, I'm no longer in the abyss because Logan, I think, transported me.
If you
I'm
Logan didn't
perfect
transport you. He's not
if you
Jason Statham.
control middle click on a head or a banner, it'll banner's already a copy if you middle click. But if you do it on a head, it'll actually copy the skin on the head as well now. Instead of just giving you a Steve head.
You're a Steve head.
It just keeps
Got
the
him.
tag.
Dude, oh my god,
there
you
you
fucking got him.
Them fighting words.
But he can actually.
Also, same with command blocks. If you control middle click a command block, it'll actually put the code inside the command block. which I wish I knew for the fireworks.
Are you trying to poison me?
I
What?
manually entered for like 350 commands.
You heard me?
Good lord.
I like the mossy cobblestone stairs. I didn't even know this was a thing.
Don't do it, Logan.
It
She has
looks
the high
it's
ground.
very perfect for my aesthetic that I like go for with my whole Outlander thing.
Now
Man, I was hoping Tom would come back.
Sort of like jungle puzzle.
Hi, Ashley.
What the fuck?
She's going, gone.
I don't know what they're doing to poor Ashley.
Give her full strength levitation and then put her in survival mode. She looks like a rocket into the sky.
Wait, is that her? I think I see her coming down.
It down.
You just fall.
She can't fall.
Good night, Merc.
I'll catch you.
Good night, buddy.
I'll catch you. I'll catch you. Got it. Boom.
That was so good.
It was so mean.
I didn't know what happened. I just was looking at Ashley and she went, pew!
I saw what he was doing, but I was like, I didn't. Why are you putting me in survival mode?
What?
One of us. One of us.
You know, I
Okay.
don't know how to do anything in general, let alone how to live in survival mode.
Well, in general, it's where you can chat with other members of the
Oh,
Discord.
God. Damn, Quentin. Nice. That was, you gotta admit,
You
that was
can
really
also
good.
visit our other channels like at Minecraft. Not Minecraft, that's
Like
close
if you
off.
want to
You can
play
visit
Animal Crossing as an Animal Crossing chat.
Yeah. Or you can visit our water cooler
okay
and
there?
chat with other people.
Check
You
out
can
the
also
in
visit our
context channel
community.
for the jokes we make on streams, and the out of context for the stuff we make.
Also, Logan doesn't have a
Offline.
face, which is
And
really.
make sure to check our community game nights for our community game nights.
You want me to have a face? You want me to have a face, huh?
No, no.
Now he's invisible entirely.
No, I got a rocket in my hand.
He does. He has a red rocket.
That
I
seems
see.
more
Whoa.
ominous than
No.
anything.
Don't say that.
That's
Now he's
Lewis.
gonna bust the milk. Oh, he's back.
I wasn't wrong though.
You making me
Oh.
invisible?
No,
No, I don't know what he drank.
I drank the infinite night vision potion we made.
Oh.
Infinite.
Are we done going in and out of Peaceful and all that crap? Because I would like to get Michael Jr. back.
What?
Is this child not a brother? Just name him like Michael.
Say Feikle.
No, we're actually
Michael.
replacing him. We lost the first child. We're just going to name the second child after him because I like it.
So he had a son.
No, he didn't have a son.
Well, it wouldn't.
How juniors work?
No, it wouldn't be a junior. It would be a second.
No, it'd be a junior.
No,
Junior
No, the
square.
junior would be the second.
it could be either or.
Squared
no.
would be the fourth.
Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to be a replacement of Michael Jr.
So then you would name him something else.
But then no one will know he's really pushing that Feikle.
I mean, it depends on what
Sounds
you
like a
consider a
douche doctor's
replacement.
name.
Because if you name it something else, it's literally not a replacement if it's its own thing.
Also, you can't replace a thing like that's.
You absolutely can.
replace a
You just make another one and call it the same thing as the first. Thus, a replacement.
Exactly, call it the same thing. You can't call it
And
a
then you
junior
flush
or
the
a
other goldfish
second.
down the toilet and your kid will never know.
Oh, that's so true. So true. Haven't been the victim of that. Absolutely.
Oh, really?
I like to
My
think
aunt had a
yes.
goldfish that lived for like 15 years,
Good for
No.
her.
and it's because every time it died, she went and got another one.
Yeah. Uh huh.
Then it didn't actually live 15 years.
What's up?
The name lived 15 years.
See, we didn't have pets, so Well, one time we did have fish, and you know, the frog ate the fish.
I mean, we've had fish. We technically had a rabbit, like not the ones that we ate. Like.
I mean, I didn't eat them, so.
But like, we technically for a small bit there was Snowball.
Snowball.
Oh, let me guess, he was white.
He was.
Why does every child have to name any kind of
We
white
didn't name
animal?
him. He already
Wasn't
came with
ours.
the name. He wasn't
The
ours.
The Simpsons had a cat named Snowball who was all black.
That's right.
Yeah, he wasn't ours, but we had Snowball technically for a little bit, and Snowball lived and was never replaced. So, and that was the only time that we had like a pet.
I mean, do you think he wasn't replaced?
And it wasn't ours. It wasn't yours.
It wasn't ours, so I didn't really care either way. Wasn't allowed to really out of the cage ever, so.
Coming out of my cage and I'm feeling just fine.
Typically be above ground or below ground?
What? What was the question?
A smokehouse, I guess, is typically above ground, but you can't smoke a pig underground.
Smokehouse is anywhere where there's smoke.
Smoke things underground.
Well,
as
good
long as
thing you
have
try
a
hard
pipe.
enough.
Because you should let the air escape.
I'm not allowed to smoke in the house anymore because my mom doesn't want the place stinking like weed.
Wait, is this another play?
What?
Oh no, this is the same play. This is still
Degrading
Paul.
I'm like, there's only one. He only ever wrote one.
What's this? I don't know, I'm flying around trying to find things. Oh, hi.
Nice.
What's this?
Six flying moves.
What's this?
Under construction.
We both know I'm not very good at actually doing
This is between
What's
lands.
this? What's this? There's something in the air.
This is the between lands. It's not. It's like a lot of under construction stuff.
Oh. Well,
Oh, or Ashley, if you're doing that and you double space and go into creative flying, you do a full stop.
Full stop.
what's that?
Oh, did you see that I moved the dot hog stand here, Logan?
No.
Oh,
Is it
yeah,
not?
I saw
Is
that.
it not at the fairgrounds
No,
anymore?
it's also there.
This
The
is-
food
Hey,
truck doesn't have a.
hit the button.
Doesn't have a.
Look in the window and hit the button. Hey, I'm in it. I'm in it now.
Stay.
Well, I mean, I can just...
I want food. Give me food.
So, did anybody
the only
else
one
watch
that's
almost the
unlabeled at
full
the
season
moment.
of Avatar today?
Also,
Is it just one season?
No, it's all the seasons, but
Connor
it's only
created,
been out today. So like watching
Taco
every
Mama.
single season would be kind of difficult.
I gotta put it on my watch list.
Man,
Hold on.
I mean, I've already seen it. What I haven't seen is Korra, so I'm more interested
Core's
in that.
good. Well, yeah, Core's good. It's a good successor.
It has good parts. I
Yeah.
wouldn't say that it's all good. Like Avatar, I think is all good, whereas Korra has good parts.
Yeah.
I definitely lost interest.
I
in
just
parts
realized
of
I
Korra.
never put a door on my way.
The only episode of Korra I've seen was the first episode, and that's because back when I had an iPhone, they put it for free on the iTunes store, and so I downloaded it and watched it on my iPhone. But anything after the first episode, I have not seen.
So what I totally forgot about Avatar is that it's super old and it's on 4x3.
Oh,
really?
God.
Yeah.
I remember when Avatar came out. I don't know if Brandon remembers this, but I remember specifically grabbing a bag of mini marshmallows.
Yep. Before I hated marshmallows.
What? Yeah,
Before I hated them.
marshmallows.
This was the beginning of Brandon hitting marshmallows.
And we had the entire living room open, and we just walked around and threw mini marshmallows up in the air and caught them in our mouths while we watched Avatar.
Yep.
Yep.
So it sounds like we're just playing with marshmallows and Avatar was in the background.
Yep.
Pretty much.
I watched all of Avatar, like, I mean, but I remember, like, specifically that was, like, when Avatar premiered. Like, for some reason. Also, we had, like, I think we had a sleepover party for one of the Avatar, like, specials. Like, do you remember that? I think it was the
No.
one with the cactus juice.
Cactus juice.
I'm pretty sure. Like we had like a
Oh, hey, Quentin.
we had a slumber party like for like one of the Avatar like specials. I just remember that happening. And it was, like, in the living room.
Brandon, I found a little inconsistency with your characters here. Jeez.
What?
Amateur hour over here.
They're also not mine.
I'm at Soupway.
Oh, you're at Soupway. I was watching Ashton fly around. I assumed it was you for whatever reason. What? Why is
they have McDonald's hats.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
because I'd have to go and create a skin and submit it to the website.
Amateur hour over here, you know what I'm saying?
Now there's actually
it's a combo.
all employees at this forgot what it's called, Cafe Combo Center. The Cafe Combo Super Center are all leased by McDonald's.
Obviously.
And they all have M's on their hats because fuck you.
That makes sense to me. What's up with this soup here?
But it's soup.
Mystery soup.
Oh, I'm back where it started.
I can't eat it.
Nothing happened.
Oh, because I'm full. I can't eat it.
It's soup. You've never heard of soup?
I can't eat it because we're on peaceful and so hunger doesn't deplete.
How dare you?
I'd eat it if I could.
In the water.
He was talking to me.
Oh.
Logan littered.
I threw soup at one of the employees.
What type of soup?
Now, Logan, they're hardworking. They're essential workers.
Soup. They are. I need to put some behind the
I did it.
other stands.
I flew in the hole. Don't you do it.
There you.
Oh, I did it.
I don't. I don't know what to put in this one because it used to be the soup stand at the other place, but then I created Soupway to compete with McDonald's and DFC.
The ice cream.
Yeah, but I don't. I have to think of some sort of company that has no relation to ice cream and then change its name.
Dog hots. Dot hogs.
They're dot hogs. What's wrong? If you open this chest, you get some dot hog with mustard.
What if I want a dot hog with just ketchup on it, like some kind of fucking monster?
Well, you see,
have it.
nobody created a skin with ketchup.
What the hell's wrong with
What
you
about
guys?
tacos?
You don't
Gonna
like
get
ketchup
tacos?
on your hot dogs?
I don't like ketchup in general.
I only eat ketchup on my hot dog.
Thanks.
Yeah, I usually do ketchup and relish.
But they didn't. There's no skin for it, so I couldn't put it in the dot hog stand.
I usually do just mustard.
I don't eat hot dogs. I don't like
Do
them.
you,
Oh
What
my
about
God,
dot
I
hogs?
love a good hot dog.
do you eat dot hogs?
I don't know.
Actually, what about a hot dog that's 1 foot long?
Oh my God, those are the best.
No.
It's
I
summer.
still
I'm
haven't
hungry
had
just a
one.
foot long.
Medium dogs.
Period. The only hot dogs that I kind of liked were when I worked at Casey's Corner, which it was like a hot dog place. It was literally all hot dogs, and I ate.
You never had gratin dog, Ashley?
No.
Oops, all dogs.
You're the one who suggested it to us.
Oh, that place
I
is
was
great.
I was looking for the only place that was open at like 2 o'clock in the morning. And
I think if
place-
we're-
Yeah, now we know why.
It was
I
good.
think if we're gonna go there again, we'll have it delivered. But it was pretty good. I just don't
know
want to.
that they deliver to me. Like it's too. They might have delivered to my old place, but it might be too far.
See, the thing is, there
we'll
was
just
no
stand-
parking for it. It was in a gas station that was closed.
Yeah.
It was by a gas station that was closed, so I just parked at a gas pump.
And then we had to keep walking out the door like, oh, we gotta make sure that Logan
I was paranoid that my car was gonna get towed, so I kept looking out the window.
Oh, it was awful.
Fuck, hold on.
Just put the nozzle in your tank and pretend like
The food was good though.
I've passed it a couple times, like so I've seen it.
It was also right next to a weed dispensary, I think.
I mean,
And
that's
because
really
that
a
place,
good idea.
that place smelled like weed hardcore.
I don't know. We've been in multiple situations in our lifespan together as friends, and y'all have said, "Man, it smells like weed," and I'm like, "I don't smell it.
Actually,
y'all never."
Shelby, you know what roadkill skunk smells like, right?
No.
You never been driving down the road and there was a dead ass skunk on the side of the
There was
road.
a live skunk, and you made it dead.
It's like something that's dead. That doesn't smell like weed.
Well, when you kill a skunk, it like
does.
makes skunk smell everywhere.
Shits itself.
Anyways, it smells like a dead ass skunk. Weed smells like shit.
It's pretty bad.
And if you
Not-
smoke weed, you smell like shit. I'm sorry to break it to you, but it's true.
Someone needs to tell you.
Now, if you smoke cigarettes, you smell worse.
I don't think you smell worse than weed.
Oh no, cigarettes are way
I
worse
think
smelling than
cigarettes
weed.
are worse.
Nah, I don't think so. I think
Like weed is pretty stinky, and I don't really want to be somebody around somebody who stinks like weed. But I absolutely do not even want to talk to somebody who stinks like cigarettes.
I agree with
It's-
Logan.
It's atrocious.
I guess it's just because a lot of my family smokes cigarettes. I'm kind of used to that smell. But
I can't say it makes me. It makes my
gives me a
stomach
headache.
turn. It's like, how do you walk around and smell like this? Ugh, I hate it. But weed, it's like I can talk to you, but I'm thinking in my head the whole time, man, you stinky.
You know, that's a good thing for masks and COVID. You don't have to smell all the stinky.
No, it doesn't filter that out. Trust me.
Smoking a cigarette through an M5 or M4 or whatever mask.
N95.
There you go.
Hey, as long as I don't have to
Close.
smell your smoke.
You're
N4,
90,
yeah.
90 numbers off.
Filter out almost nothing.
It's an
I'm just imagining
MGS5
them-
mask.
I'm just imagining they're wearing one of those big like Chernobyl masks with the big filters on the sides, and like they raise it up, they take a puff of their cigarette, and then like the smoke just puffs out the filters.
I don't know, I'm kind of reminded of that one
It would
episode of
look
Red
cool,
vs.
though,
Blue
to be
whenever
fair.
Griff is smoking in his helmet and it just like blows out the...
Are you smoking in
yeah.
my helmet? No.
I forgot about that.
Man, I miss watching Red versus Blue. That's a
You
bummer.
can still watch it.
Nope.
So, Logan, you mentioned delivery of food, which reminded me that I am now banned from ordering delivery or purchasing a particular food item during this
Yes.
quarantine. Can anyone guess what I'm banned from buying for the remaining?
Is it something? Is it something if I guess it?
Tell you?
I didn't hear what
No.
she said. I didn't hear what she
I
said.
heard
Okay.
ice cream.
Cream.
Oh. I
know
wouldn't have
it's
guessed that.
I just knew it.
I wouldn't have guessed that.
Oh.
Show me this immediately.
Oh my god.
Because actually, I've seen you've bought so many ice cream things. There's so many things delivered to the house.
Thank you very much,
And I'm
Amy.
just like, they're going to have been going crazy. They're not gonna. It's so much ice cream.
Yeah,
I don't know why mine was super
Mom, that
delayed.
scared the shit out of me.
I saw it come up in chat, and you reacted, and then mine happened. I'm gonna just restart my fluff.
Yeah,
why I did
I'm
that.
banned from buying ice cream. However, actually, wait, I think it's changed now, right? I'm not allowed to obtain ice cream, or is it still not purchase ice cream?
It's still not purchase.
Okay, cool. Because
I mean, if you get it for free, whatever.
Is it specifically from that one place that you that I've gone to every time we've hung out?
it's all ice cream. I have bought
Banana flavored?
I bought so much ice cream during this quarantine. I also, since the ban has gone into effect, I have gotten more free ice cream.
Can I ask you who instated the ban?
Me and Travis both.
Oh, so you guys came together and sat her down and had an intervention?
There was so much ice cream that no, because the problem is Ashley goes, I want ice cream. And when the question that follows is,
Did we
which
already have
ice cream?
Oh.
And she has to go, I have to look at the list. Give me a second. That's when it's a problem.
At the list.
So you know what? Actually,
Holy
this doesn't
fuck.
surprise me because when you came to my house to record a Jordan episode one time, we went to the grocery store that is also Dollar General, and Ashley now
Not a
agrees that it's
grocery
true. Ashley agrees with me, so it's true.
I'm
Um,
not
Sorry,
agreeing
keep going.
with him.
You did agree with me.
I'm not
It
gonna.
said Dollar General grocery.
It did say Dollar General Grocery.
It was
Just
a
because they say
specific.
it
It was
doesn't
a
mean
Anyway,
specific version of the Dollar General.
Yeah.
Anyways, when we were there looking for groceries at the grocery store, we went to the frozen section, and Ashley's like, I'm gonna buy 2 ice creams. I'm gonna buy a fudge ice cream and whatever Logan wants. And
Mint chocolate.
you never ate any of the fudge brownie ice cream, and it sat in my freezer forever. I think I just recently threw it away.
So by the way, you were talking about Brewster's, the banana ice cream. I bought a half gallon of Brewster's banana ice cream, by the way. We still have some.
So why are you buying more ice cream? You have ice cream.
Because
So I gotta know what it was that made Brandon and Travis be like, no. Was it because there was so much that he just wasn't eating?
No, it's just because I kept getting it delivered. Because like, I just.
The best is when the doorbell kept going off.
Is it just you were buying more ice cream when you already had ice cream?
There were different flavors.
It doesn't matter. You have ice cream. Finish what you got. Come on.
I'm almost done getting through all of it.
I'm sorry. She's ordering more than one in a day?
No, it's
Ashley.
different days.
Okay, I was like,
I'm not that crazy.
that's what I was like, what do you mean the doorbell just kept going off?
What you need to do is alter the
door
ban.
one day, and
What you need to do is alter the ban. Allow her to get ice cream, but only after she's finished the one she already got.
That's what Travis said. He said, I'm not allowed to buy any more until I finish it, but there's so much that I will not.
Correct.
Finish it.
Yeah, because that's reasonable.
That's what you do.
Yeah,
That's how it works.
So when this is all over, we're going to
What you're
Ashley's
doing is
for
called
Sundays.
hoarding.
However, the thing is though, part of some of the ice cream, like there was the big tub of ice cream that you left here, Shelby.
Oh yeah, I did do that.
Yeah. So we had that in the freezer, and then there was just all the ice cream I bought. And then the thing is that they said that I couldn't buy any more ice cream, and then I managed to get some free ice cream, and I was like, I did not purchase it. I didn't purchase it. And then on top of that, the specific phrasing is that I'm not allowed to purchase ice cream.
Everybody knows if you don't buy it, it doesn't actually take up any room in your freezer.
Ashley, what's wrong with just finishing the ice cream you already have?
Because
that's how this works. That's how all of this works.
I just found out that apparently if you like message the Kona shaved ice truck, they'll come to your house.
Oh my
That's
god.
not ice cream. That was shaved ice. I gotta give her that, guys.
Thank you.
Although it is ridiculous.
I don't even know what Kona ice cream is. I never heard of that before.
Brandon said that too. Brandon was like, it's not ice cream, so technically you're not breaking the rules.
She's technically not, but I gotta
Brandon,
say, how the fuck did you know to look for that?
There?
I know, my sister
Because it's exactly what I would do though, so I couldn't blame her. I would also fight for frozen yogurt.
Yeah, my sister-in-law posted on Facebook, so I found that because of that, and he said that he's like technically you could also get frozen yogurt, and I was like, touche.
Yeah, but Brandon, the argument for that is there's a difference between trollingly breaking the rules or there's a problem.
Acknowledging an addiction.
You need to take action to fix the problem. And the problem is, Ashley has a problem. You're like one of those toilet paper people, but for ice cream.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah.
Okay, see, but the thing is though, I didn't buy toilet paper, therefore I could buy ice cream, so it's fine.
But toilet paper doesn't take up space in your freezer.
Oh, we have 2 freezers. And
for all the ice cream.
Yeah, like you're just filling up both.
Yeah,
now.
having 2 freezers doesn't give you infinite space.
2 freezers means infinite ice cream, guys.
Right, yeah.
I
realize 1 plus 1 equals infinity.
Podcast intervention for Ashley.
Her ice cream.
But also, when I buy the ice cream, I make sure that I buy flavors for Brandon and flavors for Travis.
So there's 3 every time that you order then.
And they don't want it because they still have ice cream left over.
Well, that's the thing. Like every time they're like, Travis is like, "What flavors do I have left?" And Brandon's like, "What flavors do I have left?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I don't know what you ate." So
you have all of them. Every single one that you haven't eaten yet, it's all there.
I'm surprised you don't have like an Excel spreadsheet with all of the ice cream flavors for all the places that you like.
Did you just say that Travis actually has one?
Travis said I should make one.
Oh,
okay.
That's what we have left. So we
just keep it on a whiteboard on the fridge.
Oh my god, you really need to have an Excel sheet to know what you have left?
No, you don't. You just need to eat the ice cream you have.
She doesn't know what to eat. That she can't even get rid of what she's got because she has no fucking clue what she's got.
Well, because Brandon, as Brandon put it, if you look at the freezer, there's just 5 containers of just white ice cream, and he doesn't know what flavors are which.
I mean, doesn't it say on there? What kind of specialty fuck ice cream are you getting? Jesus.
No. Amy says she's getting
I didn't know what
buffered.
Going back to Outlander, yes! Amy, you talk to me when you're ready. When you're ready.
I mean,
don't you talk
celebrate.
To me till you're done, though.
Don't celebrate people leaving the chat.
She's going to watch Outlander.
Get out of here.
Yeah. But don't touch me till you're done and you watched all of them. Don't come at me early because I don't want to spoil anything because some shit go down.
She's already gone.
Well, you tell her.
So
I'll
when
message
is Shelby and Logan
You're gonna message her?
I'm supporting local businesses.
Bullshit. Briar's not local.
No, you have a problem.
Briars.
Okay, that's the thing. I'm not buying like ice cream from the grocery store. Okay, I'm buying ice cream from like local businesses.
Right.
Hey Clayton,
Okay.
do you remember that episode of The Simpsons where the hot dog cart man follows Homer around? and Marge is like, "Are you just following my husband around?" And he's like, "Look, look, lady, this guy's putting my kids through college."
I vaguely remember that. Yeah, I remember that last line. Yeah.
Okay, but they're different. They're different stores though.
No, they both
I mean,
they both at the end of the day put unnecessary ice cream in your freezer.
I mean, that doesn't change the fact that they are different stores.
Also, I'm totally feeding her obsession here and might be looking up if I can DoorDash her some ice cream.
Dude.
Make sure it doesn't end up at your neighbor's.
Yeah, but
I'm doing the same thing
Shelby,
with
how much
Burberry.
ice cream do you have in your freezer right now?
Quentin. Did y'all hear what Quentin said?
No.
It's gonna end up at her neighbor's.
Yeah, but also, Shelby, how much ice cream do you have in your freezer right now?
None.
Okay, well, you know, your ban is lifted. You may buy ice cream.
I can buy ice cream for Ashley though.
No, you're not. You're not enabling.
But I'm gonna do it at like 9 a.m.
I'm also not
when
doing
they're all
like,
asleep.
Oh, do it at 9 a.m. She won't be awake for another 6 hours.
Or Brandon, no one will be awake. Travis is at work.
I'll still be awake.
I'm not using DoorDash though for like the ice cream either. I'm using like they're making their own delivery services, so I'm supporting the businesses locally and only supporting those businesses. Or I'm going to the business and picking it up, like when I went to Brewster's because they have banana ice cream.
Brewster's,
Oh, okay.
One, not Briar's. It's Brewster's. That's that local ice cream
Yeah.
shop that she's supporting, guys.
It's still
Yeah.
local.
It's
Well,
not local.
that
It's
explains
a
it.
locally owned franchise.
It's
That,
still
that,
A what
that
on
explains
franchise?
it.
it's not in.
You know, it's
Any of
you're
the
just being
Florida.
you're just so selfless. That's what it is. You're being
Right.
selfless.
Yeah, I am.
You're a giving person,
I am.
and you don't have a problem. You're being helpful.
I am. And I'm being considerate of the other members of my household by buying them all flavors also.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You know what Brandon asked for? Yeah. Okay, first of all, you want to get on Brandon's case for a minute? Brandon
No,
asked for mint-
Brandon doesn't have a problem.
Brandon asked for mint ice cream and gummy bears.
Hey, that's Dylan's fault.
I know.
What's wrong with that?
And we'll yell at him tomorrow.
He wants some ice cream and gummy bears. I don't understand the problem.
Mint ice cream and gummy bears, and then
Like together,
You mean
or
the
just
best
like
ice cream there is? Yeah.
together, because then the gummy bears have to get hard and cold so that you
nice.
can't chew them. And then the mint ice cream goes with the fruit gummy bears. It's a weird combination.
I have a follow-up question.
I don't like the ice cream shame. Ashley, I don't know about you.
Oh my god.
So
All you've been doing is giving me ice cream shame.
I have a follow-up question.
Yes, sir. You in the back, sir? Uh-huh.
In what quantities did they request these? Just
There were
like
none.
just like
Ashley
may-
just went, what do you want?
just like maybe one.
Like pints?
Yeah. Enough for
Gallons?
enough for a
Some of them-
serving to have that and go,
some
wow, that was nice, and then I'll have that in a little while. I'll treat myself again someday.
this is for later.
Some places we got pints. Some places it was just like small because we weren't allowed to get pints because they were limiting how many you could buy.
When they asked you to get these for them, did they already have some?
Well, they didn't really
We didn't ask. It was more, Ashley asked what flavor. And there was no yes or no.
Oh, okay.
It was just what
Well, there was
flavor
very
because you're
clearly,
getting ice
yeah.
cream.
Hey, is Tom back? Did I hear Tom?
I think I heard
There's
Tom.
really clearly a yes. They delivered ice cream.
Tom, wouldn't you want more ice cream if I was saying, hey, do you want ice cream that I'm going to pay for? Like,
Listen, I'm never gonna refuse free ice cream.
So
Thank you.
so the issue is with your framing here. You keep asking people, would you want ice cream if I asked you if you wanted ice cream?
Yeah, you're not giving the whole picture.
I mean,
you're
I
asking
said
a
you could
question
buy me ice
in a
cream.
way that gives you the answer you want.
I want
In
you to
this
try-
scenario, unprompted, you said I want more ice cream than I currently have.
Travis just came into my office, by the way, because he definitely heard me screaming and said, "Do you want some ice cream?"
Oh.
And I said, "No, I want to eat real food first."
Yeah. You know what we do when our cats won't shut up? We give them soft food.
Give them ice cream.
I bribe them.
Yeah. Because it keeps them quiet for a while.
Or I give them Clayton's KFC.
The only ice cream that I did buy from the grocery store was I bought Magnum bars because they were on sale.
Magnum bars are really good.
I got the ruby chocolate ones because they were really
like
good.
when they fall behind the freezer.
Shut up. And I got because one of my friends came over for Star Wars Day and he brought the Millennium Falcon ice cream sandwiches, which are like a vanilla cookie and then vanilla ice cream. And they were so good and I could not stop thinking about them, so I had to buy more. And then I got banned from buying ice cream.
That's literally an addiction. I couldn't stop thinking about them. So I had to buy them. Officer, you don't understand. I couldn't stop thinking about it, and liquor stores aren't open on Sundays. I had to break in.
David's dangling his ass in my face.
And the problem is...
Throw some singles at his way.
Yeah, I think he deserves payment.
If you like the scenery, show the greenery.
I'm trying to grab it.
Oh, nice. Give us some ice cream.
I'm trying to grab David's ass.
I mean...
There's an ice cream shop in this area.
Actually, there you go. You can put some ice cream here.
We should put a banned wanted poster of Ashley in the ice cream.
Man. That was
No, I have to
brutal.
get there before that sign goes up. If only I knew where I was.
You know where it is?
Can we put like a filter so that she's not allowed in there?
I know where it is. I just don't know how to get there.
It'll take
like a force field
program. Yeah, it basically a command block would check the person's username.
Oh, that's cool.
That's pretty cool.
And if it matches, it'll teleport them one block out.
That's so good.
I like that a lot.
Oh,
Thomas.
Great.
That's basically what I did for a lot of my things. Checks a lot of things.
Also, why are you calling him Thomas?
Because I like the same reason I call Steve Steven. Anyway.
The same reason he calls me Loguel.
Right.
Most people call him Steven, though.
I don't call him that.
I call him Steven.
Thomas.
Yes, clean.
I'm starting to build VMs. I'm starting to learn how to build VMs.
Virtual machines?
Yes. No voicemails.
Interesting. The voicemails?
Yeah, I'm building voicemails.
Build a computer inside this Minecraft server.
Listen, Cisco Unity Connection messaging service would like you to know.
Jesus Christ.
Man, this number is not service.
So we have some Cisco switches that I thought were pretty, pretty neat.
Were pretty.
I
And
thought Cisco made plastic forks.
they do.
Can you confirm they do? But they also make switches and routers.
And
they're
phones?
like Yamaha, they make everything.
Phones.
They make
Or
a lot of stuff.
they make whatever the phones run on. Anyways, so I was looking at the models of these switches, and I was like, oh, these are pretty neat. I wonder how much these things go for. And I didn't realize that we were using like end of life, many years over Cisco switch models. They are not modern in the slightest bit.
Okay, the ice cream shop is not.
Yeah, let me. I have at my office we use Mariaki switches, but in my room here where I study the networking and the blade when you were studying the whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Whatever that meme is. Well, you studied the.
Oh,
the
yes.
whatever, I studied the blade.
Right. Yeah.
Of course, in this scenario, the blade is a Catalyst 2950
I'm inside of a horse.
We had.
and a Cisco 2600.
Okay, so those are slightly older than what we have at work. We have 3750Xs.
So also rather old. Yeah.
Yeah. Our new replacement, our upgrade was to a 3750X. I was like, oh boy, it's got an X in the title. I bet this thing's new. Heck no, it ain't.
You know, I feel a little bad because that whatever it was, 20. What did I just say? 2650.
Yeah.
That 2650 and those 2950s are currently elevating my television
Oh, sweet.
That's their primary purpose right now.
Or it just was.
I mean, hey, they do that very well. They're
Because I
Block and Ashley.
got 4 of them. I got 2 switches and 2 routers.
yeah. If you need your TV to be precisely 1U higher, they're good at that.
They're great at that. That is like, honestly, now these days they're only 100 megabit switches and 100 megabit routers. So that is literally the best use for them. At this
Yeah, they do that
time.
better than anything else they do. Oh God.
Like, I don't know how much you've messed around in Mariaki, but the Mariaki interface is great.
So I read about that one time. They did a thing where you could attend a webinar and get a free Mariaki device.
Mariaki. Yeah.
Is it Mariarki?
Mariaki.
Mariaki. I can't even. Yeah, Moriarty.
Moriarty.
Mariachi.
Hold on.
Mariachi. A Mariachi switch.
Cisco MAR. Cisco Marine. That's right.
Meriaki.
Meraki.
Meraki.
But
I don't pronounce words correctly. Like, I pronounced the word Windows Vista wrong for like 10 years.
How?
How did you do it?
Because there was Vista. I said it.
Oh,
I said
okay.
Vista.
Yeah.
Like hasta la vista.
Hasta la Vista, baby.
I was just thinking about this last night. I was thinking about all the words that I know are wrong, but I still say them wrong because I like the way they sound.
I pronounced a whole bunch of like Harry Potter characters' names wrong.
I can find it.
I mean,
They're very.
like,
There's lots of choice where I'm just like, I like this way better.
yeah. So like,
You knew where it was.
I'm very fixated on pronunciation and stuff
How
like
do you
that.
know where I am?
Like, I know the word is data,
Just floating in the sky.
but I like the word data better. I like how data sounds. I know it's wrong, but I like the way it sounds.
I pronounced like
Off that tongue.
Data
a
and Star Trek.
whole. That's where that word came from, actually.
Yeah.
I pronounced a whole bunch of characters from Harry Potter wrong because I read the books before I saw the movies, or none of my friends were into it.
Hermione.
So it's basically an echo chamber inside my own head.
Mm-hmm.
I called her Hermione.
Whoa.
I called him Hagrid.
The grid. All right. Yeah.
And you called him Rorn.
Welcome to the parade.
Yeah.
Actually, it was Round. You forget I went to Bale. So
Of course.
I went to Bale Elementary.
It's round.
Round.
My favorite characters are Ryu and Guile.
Guile.
And Blanca.
And Ken.
Clayton, I posted something into context for you.
In the context.
In the context.
While I
Inside.
continue to look for the frickin' ice
Inside.
cream place.
I meant that I read these two in different ways. You're tripping if you think it's data, not data.
I think you read them the same.
Yeah, I know.
It's funny.
That's interesting because there's a lot of words that I'm just like, I hear you're saying these this way, and I understand that is the correct way, but I like this way better. Like data and data. It's also, I mean, it's kind of related. Like, I don't know if you ever did like the New York Times at one point released a survey or a quiz that was like how you guys talk.
Oh, right.
And it was all about like, we will identify where you were born based on how you identify these particular phrases.
I did that too. I forgot about that.
I took that quiz. Everyone on my, I think that came out like my freshman year of college.
It was a long time ago, yeah.
Everyone on my floor took that quiz.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
It was a big thing because that's how I found out that one of the girls that I went to school with, who was from Tennessee, she calls what I call a sun shower when it's raining while the sun is out. She calls it she calls it the devil is beating his wife.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
just,
I've heard that.
That's just an
I've never heard
inconvenient way to pronounce that.
I've never.
It's
I don't
also
call
like
that
so
anything.
long.
Yeah.
I've never heard it called anything. I just call it raining when the sun is out.
No, it's a sun shower.
Yeah.
Which is very much a northeastern thing, as
Yeah.
now I've come to understand it.
Let me
Which
see. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can find that quiz. That quiz has to still exist.
Yeah, I've never.
It's on there.
I've never called it a sun shower. Of course, I've been in Florida my whole life, so.
I've actually bought. There's a book they released too, and I have that book because it's like a coffee table book, and I really like the whole thing.
It's holding up his TV
one of the
right now.
most things, one of the most. Now this is I'm trying to bring you guys into it blind. So one of the most like differential words is like what do you call if your mother's like if you have your parents' sibling who is a sister, your parents' sister.
I see.
What is that called?
Aunt.
So there's aunts and then there's aunts.
Travis called
Weirdos.
yeah,
That's my future wife.
Travis' whole family says aunt.
That's Alabama.
Yeah, like it's an aunt. In the Northeast, as me and Ashley are both from, it's very much aunt.
See, I call it aunt too.
But the thing is, though, it's really awkward for me because Travis's whole family says aunt, and now
Where's
that
Travis from?
Travis is like he was born in California and then he spent most of his childhood in Illinois, but like his mom is from Illinois.
Omicron Persei
so, like, I
8.
would say that.
Ooh, what part of Illinois?
Like,
I've probably been there.
like he would get like any of his like those kind of things, like his turn of phrases and stuff from Illinois. So.
Oh, so him and I probably have a very similar way of speaking because I'm from St. Louis.
On here, Ashley.
Yeah. I didn't see what the first question is.
The first one is, how do you address a group of 2 or more people?
Is it the y'all one?
You guys.
Well, yeah, you guys, first of all, is clearly the right answer. But there's one called yins.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yins.
It's
Where
Yuns.
is the posted?
Oh, you.
It's posted in
It's
context.
YINZ. I've never heard of that.
One of my favorites. Yeah.
But what I'm
Sorry.
saying. Oh, go ahead.
No, it's like there's 3 people, and I said sorry. It's just the Canadian answer to the question.
I was gonna say that it's just really awkward because now that I am an aunt, and Travis's whole like on Travis's side, and his whole family says aunt. I have to get used to the fact that my nephew is gonna call me aunt, and that's like weird to me. Like,
See, I'd be very interested in where I fall on this quiz because I took it originally, but I don't remember any of the results.
I think I got what I got.
My dad is from New York. Like he grew up in New York. My mom is from Ohio, but I spent my whole life in Florida. So I'd be very interested to see like what influence my parents had over me, as well as my environment.
So one of my favorite ones is like, what is the thing you wear? Not underwear, but like when you go to bed, what is the word for those pair of pants?
Is it pajamas?
Pajamas.
Pajamas or pajamas?
I say
Pajamas.
jammas.
Pajamas.
Bananas in pajamas.
Bananas in pajamas?
I say
pajamas.
jammas. Jammies.
Pajamas.
Pajamas.
And there's also, this is also going to be very like specifically targeted because there's one that's very specific to my particular area of the Northeast. And is, what is the day before Halloween called?
Devil's Night.
Hallows Eve.
It doesn't have
Like
a day.
Thursday or whatever the day happens.
That's not a thing.
It's called
For me.
Mischief Night.
Mischief night.
Absolutely not.
It is. It's in New Jersey. It's very specific to New Jersey. Like if you find that,
That's
if
clearly
you find that quiz, it is literally just a red area around New Jersey.
What's the?
Well,
Hold
this
on.
year, it's known as Friday.
Yeah, basically.
New Jersey trying to be its own.
The day M. Bison showed up to your village was the most important day of your life. But for me, it was a Tuesday.
Yeah.
It's also
So-
fascinating the fact that like Tom being from New Jersey and like Brandon and I being from New York, and the fact that like that's not a thing in New York, and Tom's just like, yeah, it's called Mischief Night, and it's like, no, that's not a thing.
It's very specific. I don't understand how it was that specific, but I grew up just knowing like, oh yeah, this is Mischief Night. We're not allowed to go out on Mischief Night.
I have an entry here
Crazy.
from Wikipedia.org. Devil's Night is a name
That's
associated.
Ohio.
Devil's Night is a name associated with October 30th, the night before Halloween.
I'm sure that that's an option.
It is related to the Mischief Night practiced in parts of the United States, such as Philadelphia, but it is chiefly associated with serious vandalism and arson seen
Yeah,
in Detroit, Michigan from the 1970s to the 1990s. Finally
So that's probably
prompting
why you don't go outside then.
prompting the Angels Night community response.
Oh God.
Also,
That'll show them.
Tom, are you close to the Philadelphia side of Jersey?
Listen, I lived in the mystical place known as Central Jersey, which is halfway between both Philadelphia and New York City.
also,
Solid.
The Crow takes place on Devil's Night.
The what?
The
Huh?
crow.
What?
Which is
Rest,
Like
R.I.P. in
Edgar
peace.
Never mind,
Edgar
Jesus.
Allan Poe story.
The
Never
Do you know he
more.
died on the set of that movie?
Yeah, from
Brandon
a
Lee.
blank.
Devil's
They were
Night.
firing
Watch The Crow.
Trying to think what else I was really interested.
you can skip the crow.
Watch The Crow.
you can skip the crow.
Because one of the things that really get interested.
I'm not
in is,
saying
like,
it's
those,
good. I'm saying it's important.
Like, New York Times,
Okay, fair enough.
how you guys talk. Because that's one of my favorite things is just like how like
posted
the
the- I
different
posted the
things
quiz.
end up.
it's on the it's on the
Oh yeah, here it is. Here's the question. Because I've just been going through the questions. What do you call the night before Halloween?
Yep.
Gate
Not-
night,
is
trick
nothing an
night,
option?
mischief night, cabbage night, goosey night, devil's
My
night, devil's
cabbages.
eve. I have no word for this. and other.
I would have immediately said Devil's Night. Only because of The Crow.
To be fair, yeah, I feel like that's a fair response though. Like if you saw it, heard it in a movie or something.
Yeah,
like
because
that,
that like
point.
the entire storyline happens because of the mischief of Devil's Night.
It really is like a fascinating like quiz though. The
It
fact
is.
that it's like
That's why I bought the whole book. Like I bought a book that they released from that quiz because the whole thing really interests me. Like
yeah.
Actually,
That's what.
oh, that's the 11th question.
Okay, I'm only.
What do you
a
call something that is across both streets from you at
Oh.
an intersection or diagonal across from you?
Oh,
in
right.
I
general?
remember this one.
Wait,
see, I know the answers to that. Like that's the thing. I can tell you
I
all
have
the
two
answers.
answers
that are-
read it
and
again.
they're both dumb.
What do you call something that is across both streets from you at an intersection? or
like diagonally. Like if you're standing on a corner, what is the
A
other
four-way
corner
stop.
called?
Yes.
I don't know.
I have no
Corner.
word for this.
What are the
I have no word for
options?
this 'cause
What are
we
the
didn't
what are
have
the answers?
intersections like that in Missouri.
I have no word for this.
Kitty corner, kidda corner,
Oh, is it cattywampus?
Catty
Catty
corner.
corner.
Wait, I'm not up to that yet. Kitty cross, kitty wampus, whatever. I would just use the word diagonal, or I have no term for this.
Cattywampus isn't one.
Or other.
Well, cattywampus is like
I
off,
feel like
off
it's just a
angle.
play
It's- yeah,
of
off kilter.
kittywampus.
Yeah.
See, I would
I always call that
answer that
cattywampus.
if I were taking this quiz. I would answer that. I have no word for it,
Yeah.
but
I just
would,
just put diagonal.
See, I would put
Yeah,
I'd say
both
catty corner.
kitty corner and
Yeah.
catty corner.
I put catty
The
corner.
questions are in different orders, by the way, for everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Fun fact. Yeah.
Damn. Weird.
The one that's like, what do you call a small gray bug that? You know what? I'm gonna go through the questions.
Oh.
Everyone says. What do you call a small gray bug that curls up into a ball when it's touched?
roly poly.
Roly-poly.
Roly-poly.
Okay, then we got all the same answer for that one.
Here's
Brandon.
the thing, though.
But I
I've
also
been
know
in
that's
Florida so
called-
long now. I don't remember what my answers would have been in New Jersey.
I have always called it a roly poly.
Brandon.
I think it was a roly poly. Like the
Yeah.
thing that. What's the bug? The name of the bug that it lights up?
Volkswagen.
A lightning bug.
Lightning bug.
Lightning bug.
I call them
Firefly,
both ways.
actually. I call that a firefly.
So
I call them both
there's an
ways.
option that says I use firefly and lightning bug interchangeably.
Serenity.
which I do.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I feel like
Yes.
that's me.
Yes, I did.
The thing is though, when I remember when this quiz came out, and I know people that did not know what a lightning bug was.
Yeah.
Because they don't.
I
I have
always
lightning
lightning
bugs
bug.
in my trees. There's lightning bugs at my house.
Ashley has lightning bugs in her house.
Oh, we don't have them in South
They're
Florida.
falling through the vents.
Actually, though.
I'm in
But
a
also,
biome.
Animal Crossing calls the roly poly a pill bug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was an option.
Well, they're very scientific about everything. Aren't
I'm in a biome
Yeah, they like to be very
called
specific about stuff.
Minecraft : taiga.
Yeah, you're in a taiga biome.
How?
What
do
is
you,
a taiga
snow biome.
biome?
It's snowy, like snowy
It's a
trees.
snowy forest. Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you pronounce?
Is that an actual
the
word, taiga?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was a
It-
dumb word he made up because it sounds like tiger.
No, it's an actual like biome.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
There's not many.
It's
We
like-
learned about biomes in like elementary school. We have to
Is
do
that like
projects on them.
the opposite
Earth
of tundra?
science.
Is it tundra and
I never
taiga?
heard the word biome until I started playing Minecraft.
Oh,
Tundra is
is-
barren.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, is it the antithesis of a tundra? Is this a taiga? Like, are they similar etymologies of the word?
I don't think so.
Because they have
No,
a similar sound to them.
Because they
both-
exist in different areas. So
I mean, maybe they derive from the same word.
What I'm saying is like I'm
I
not
don't
saying
know
if they mean the same thing. I'm like hypo and hyper sound the same, but they mean exact opposites. Tundra
I
and
don't know where
taiga.
they derive from.
I'd imagine that it's based on different languages because I don't think they really exist in the same
Oh,
area.
okay.
So the thing that you use to draw as children with
Crayon?
Crayons.
Crayon.
Crayon.
What did you say,
Crayon.
Quentin? What did you say,
Crayon?
Quentin?
Crayon?
You say crayon?
Yeah.
You say, you
Well, I say it
changed
weird.
You
Crayon?
changed it.
Crayon.
No, I said crayon.
Cram.
Do you say
Travis,
crayon or crayon?
Well, I say like a little bit of both, really.
Travis says crayon.
It's like you put a little bit of emphasis on the Y, but you don't go full on with the
There's an
O.
option. It says with one syllable rhymes with man. With two syllables sounds like crayon. With two syllables, the second syllable rhymes with dawn. I don't understand.
I want to get to
what
that the easy high school
Sounds like
class
crown.
one.
Hold on. Oh yeah, I saw that one, but I went back to the beginning, so I'll get to that again.
That's
know.
such a weird one.
know.
What would you call a sale of unwanted items in your porch or yard?
Yard sale.
Garage sale.
Yard sale.
Garage sale.
Garage sale.
Well, we have both. Like
That's
it
a- yeah,
varies
that's a-
interchangeably.
Yeah, but I
I feel like
They
yeah,
never-
yard
they never
sale
mean
and garage sale,
anything.
I feel like
Is-
You would have
I
a yard
would call
sale
it
in
if it
garage.
was out of somebody's garage. If I was driving along and they had the garage open,
Nope.
I would call it a garage sale. But if it's just in
called
their yard, I would
larceny.
say it's a yard sale.
does not
It was
matter
used
to me. Still
interchangeably.
get a garage sale.
Yeah, I use them
there is
interchangeably.
Tag sale, yard sale, garage sale, rummage sale, thrift sale, stoop sale, carport sale, sidewalk sale, jumble sale, car boot sale, patio sale, or other.
Yeah, yard sale is my answer.
Just a sign in your front yard that says other.
That's what I was thinking too.
To be fair, yeah, it's called whatever they put it on the sign.
Yeah.
pretty much.
I don't want this anymore, but I still am going to charge you money for it.
What
Where
is
I
the-
lived, it would have never been called the sidewalk sale
Right.
because we didn't have sidewalks.
I'm trying
What
to make
is-
money off my
Aw.
garbage.
Yeah.
What is the distinction between dinner and supper?
Supper doesn't
None.
exist. Dinner is what you eat at the end of the day.
I feel like
Pretty
this is
much,
a
yeah.
British
Same.
question.
Dinner is at noon, supper is in the evening.
Lunch is at noon. Supper doesn't exist. Dinner is the last meal.
See, okay, so it says supper is in the evening, dinner's eaten earlier. Supper is an evening meal, dinner is the main meal. Dinner is dinner takes place in a more formal setting than supper. There is no distinction. They both have the same meaning, which I think is what Shelby said.
Uh-huh.
I don't use the word supper, which is what Logan said.
Yep.
I don't use the word supper.
That neither do I.
That's yeah, more accurate.
He's not wrong. I am a freak.
It's just unrelated. And I don't use the word dinner and other.
No, dinner is lunch and supper
I
is
don't use
your
the word
evening
supper.
dinner meal.
I don't use the word supper.
I don't really use it.
What do you call a sweetened carbonated beverage?
so.
A sody
Soda.
pop.
Soda.
Well, I say soda pop whenever I'm being.
I call it sody pop because I watch too much H3 videos, and that's what he calls it. So,
You
but
were,
I would say
Logan?
soda. I would say
Okay,
soda.
cool. So the options are soda, pop, like separate, soda, then pop, Coke, tonic, soft drink, lemonade, Coca-Cola, fizzy drink, dope, or other.
Dope is
I would only. I know there are
Soda
people who
lemonade.
don't do it like this, but I would only call it a Coke if it was a Coca-Cola.
Yeah, there are people that like,
Correct.
call every soda a Coke, and it
Like even if
bothers
it's
me.
like Mountain
Hoover.
Dew.
It's like
Or
Hoover.
Even if
in
it's
Britain.
Pepsi.
Oh my god, that would bother me so much.
Well, it's
Even if it's like
Pepsi-Cola.
Sierra Mist, I'd be like, oh, I want to
Yeah.
get that Sierra Mist Coke.
I mean, I always say it, so
You say you call them Coke?
yeah. But generally, it's because I'm like, Clay, you want a Coke? And it's because like I'm getting a Coke.
But
He's
if
getting
you
whatever
say-
the fuck he wants.
But are you getting
If you
what was it,
say-
dope?
If you say can I get a
Drugs.
Coke? Do you expect it to be Coca-Cola, cola flavored cola,
Absolutely.
or can it be if like
It is
if
not
there's a
brand
bunch
name
of
bullshit. It's not Pepsi. It's Coke, bitch.
if you
Yeah.
have cans of Sprite in your fridge and you say Clayton, get me a Coke, but your only option is Sprite, would you even use the word Coke?
I
Nobody's gonna come back and be like, "There ain't no Coke in the fridge." Sorry.
I fudged the line a little bit. Like, I'm never going to refer to anything that is not a caramel flavored soda as Coke.
It's gotta be a question that comes up later.
So like the thing that makes it a Coke
What,
to
caramel?
me is number one, the brand name. But if we have whatever HEB's brand of
I don't know. I don't buy it.
caramel cola, I don't care what the brand is. I'm grabbing a Coke. I know it's wrong, but I'm not going to refer to a Sprite or a Mr. Pibb or a cream soda as a Coke.
This question specifically is asking about like a carbonated beverage,
Right.
Yeah, like,
which encompasses all of them.
The genre I refer to as a soda.
Because if we have sometimes we have CNC cola in the fridge, and I'll be like, yeah, give me a Coke. I'll be like, yeah, we clearly don't have Coca-Cola.
You have Command and Conquer Cola?
I don't know, it's the name of the brand. But
If I get like Publix brand cola, I might call it Coke, but like
yeah, I'm not
probably
gonna call
not.
Pepsi.
Hey,
I'm not
Logan.
gonna call Pepsi a Coke.
What?
I just thought of something that I think only you and maybe one other people will get.
One other people.
Yeah. Command and Conquer's Bad Fur Day.
Yes.
Got him, dude.
Okay, the next question is, what do you call a drive-through liquor store?
A
I
drive-through
don't-
liquor store.
That's not a thing that exists.
Yeah.
Okay, because it says a brew-through, a
That's clever.
party barn, a bootlegger,
I've heard of
Puffy barn?
a beer barn. It was a party barn.
I've heard of a party barn. I didn't know what that was though.
A beverage barn. We have these in my area, but no special term for them. I have never heard of such a thing.
We've
or
had a
other.
dairy barn.
We had Dairy Barn, but Dairy Barn did not sell alcohol, to my knowledge.
There is a convenience store that has a drive-through in it that has
we had
become very convenient for someone who's trying to social distance.
We've
But
had a
Yeah,
pottery barn.
So
we had
Barnes and
Definitely
Noble.
had alcohol there.
it was called Dairy Barn, which they don't really exist anymore, which it was like a drive-through convenience store, which our mom used to get Entenmann's cookies.
If you swap around the letters in pottery barn, it's battery porn.
He's right, you
Good to
know.
know.
Just
batteries.
because
Just putting that out there.
yeah.
So it's a good thing. So none
Do
of
with
us
that info
apparently
what
have
you
heard
will.
of this. So yeah,
That's my
I
contribution.
actually do know this. It was.
Okay.
Does it show you the map of that question?
Kind of weird
it will when I
It
click
will.
to the next thing.
Okay.
because we did have a drive-through alcohol place, but it started out as a gas station, and then it closed, and then it turned into the drive-through alcohol place, and then that closed, and then it was a gun store.
And then there was a bunch of
Okay.
car
Drive-through gun
accidents.
It's
Kind
very-
of. It was a very small like. It was basically just like the small clerk station is really all it was, and it was a gun store somehow. I don't know. I never went in. I never figured out like
Hang on,
how they
I'm
were
gonna go
storing
to
all
the
the guns.
drive-through and get me a Magnum on the way home.
most similar
Magnum
to
ice cream?
my answer was the Northeast and like West Coast, and least similar was like Texas. So and like the South.
Yeah, but we're
I'll
all.
never make it in Texas.
I mean,
Yeah.
Clayton and Shelby are in Texas, but they're from Florida, so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
and
That's
I don't-
what I'm saying though. Like I won't be surprised if like now that I've said it, you see one. Like you'll be like, oh, I see that now. Like because
Oh, it's a jam bam thinking ma'am. I forget what you
you're
said. I
what
forget
it's a
all the
thing.
answers.
Party Barn, I know is one of them.
That's what I'm gonna call it.
Battery
like
porn.
bootlegger.
Some of these are hard to like read over, so I'm gonna just skip them. Okay. This is the one that Brandon said, what do you call something that's across the street, across both streets from you at an intersection or diagonally across from you in general. And I would use only diagonal for this, which, you know, but
If there's no word for it is not an option, then I would say diagonal as well.
I have no term for this.
Yeah, I would say there is no term for this for me.
And Clayton and I call it catty corner.
Yeah, I recognize. I think I
I
would
recognize catty corner as a word.
I would call it catty corner, but I recognize kitty corner.
I never heard of kitty corner.
I've never
always
heard of
said
kitty
catty.
corner.
I'm gonna assume they
that's my
probably
house.
just derive from the
Kitty corner.
each
Yeah.
other.
What do you call a small road? The small road parallel to the highway.
The small road
That
parallel to the
didn't
highway.
exist for
Yep.
us until we moved to Texas.
Yep.
Service
Really?
road?
We didn't have
Yes,
many in
Brandon.
Missouri.
Yeah, I do service road or access road.
I would say
Well, see,
there's no
ours
word for
wasn't-
that.
Ours wasn't
Okay.
even really a service road. It was just a road parallel to the highway. It didn't connect to
So-
it at all.
So there's frontage road, service
Oh
road,
yeah, that one too.
access road, feeder road, gateway. We have them, but I have no word for them.
The gateway road.
I've never heard of this concept or other.
I've used like 4 of those.
I would say never heard of this concept.
But I was gonna say before you moved to Texas, you would have never heard of the concept.
Nope. Never would have heard
There
of it.
are very few service roads in Jacksonville. I can think of 2.
I feel like we have a few in New York. Like I definitely thought of service road right away.
There's one on Arlington Expressway, and there's one on.
I go buy some propane there.
Yeah.
I would say
Tell you what.
I've heard the term service road, I think, but I don't know what it means.
Well, see, I've heard of the term service road because my college was right next to one.
So what you do is
you've
got a high-speed highway. You have businesses directly off of that highway. It causes a problem when you go from 65, let's be honest, 85 miles an hour to...
Let's be more honest. 700.
when you go from 2C, so like down to, what, 12 miles an hour to make a turn into a business, that causes massive disruptions in the traffic flow. So it's kind of like a glorified off-ramp. But it's an off-ramp long enough that you have driveways up to businesses so that you're not slowing down on the highway, you're slowing down on the service road. You're giving the service to these businesses off the highway.
See, most service roads by us were just like houses.
Same things. Anything that you would slow down for.
Okay.
It provides service to this building.
That's fair.
I mean, also Houston's doesn't have zoning, so literally it's a commercial turn in for a business, and then there's a subdivision next to it. So like it's all interchanged.
Mm-hmm.
What do you call the thing from which you might drink water in a school?
Fountain.
Water fountain.
Oh, right.
Cup.
Bubbler.
Oh wow. Watch Brandon.
Dirty.
I was getting at Brandon.
A water fountain.
Dirty.
Okay.
Bill, I use drinking fountain and water fountain
Did
interchangeably.
everyone say water fountain?
I think so.
I say water fountain and drinking fountain interchangeably.
Okay. So the options were bubbler, water bubbler, drinking fountain, or water fountain.
It makes me more think of a water cooler, a bubbler.
Yeah.
A bubbler makes me
makes
think
bubbles.
of like an actual fountain.
I've heard the term bubbler before.
That is
Like,
almost
bubbler
exclusive
in
Boston.
relation to fish tanks.
Oh, the aerator.
Yeah.
Oh, what would you call the liquid that comes out of that fountain?
Fuck
Water.
you.
Coke.
Fuck you. I know you're getting at me
Chlorine.
with that.
They call it chlorine.
What do you write with if it wasn't a pencil?
Shut up!
What do you call a small round object that you stick to your shirt?
Logan's
Cat.
penis.
a button. What do
Did
you
you say Logan's penis?
I did. You said a small round object.
Jesus.
Why is it round?
He thinks it's funny. I knew he would.
Why is it round?
Listen, they called me the beer can when I was in high school.
Learn.
I might not hit the bottom, but I'll mess the sides up.
All of these questions start with what do you call? And like, okay. So what do you call the rubber-soled shoes worn in gym class or for athletic activities?
Tennis shoes.
Tennis shoes?
I've only ever
understand the
heard
question.
2 words for these.
Okay.
They are
You're-
sneakers
Go
and
ahead.
trainers.
I would say either sneakers or tennis shoes interchangeably.
Tennis shoes. I didn't think it's tennis shoes, yeah.
Okay, so Brandon answered just sneakers, which I answered just sneakers. The options were sneakers, shoes, gym shoes, sand shoes, jumpers, tennis shoes, running shoes, runners, trainers. I have no general word for this or other. I would never heard anyone use trainers.
It's a British thing.
I've heard it, but yeah.
I would say tennis shoes and sneakers interchangeably, but definitely tennis shoes more than sneakers.
I mean, I know tennis shoes are like a word, like other like gym shoes too, but like I use sneakers. Like if I'm just like, I need my sneakers for gym class, like
Yeah.
like that would just be like my term for it. So
Interesting.
yeah. Oh, how do you pronounce your mother or father's sister is on there. Let me see which one it is.
My future wife.
My mother's my sister.
I wish they had the balls to put that on the fucking quiz.
My future ex-wife.
Times. They're not gonna put that on there.
That's the mother of my baby.
What do you call the area of grass in the middle of some streets?
Median.
Herb. Like I don't know what.
Herb isn't an answer, but
Well,
Oh, like in the middle.
Curb's on the edge. It's not in the middle of the
It's
street.
in the middle.
Oh, I don't know what.
Well, a curb could be in the middle of the street as like the raised concrete. I would
He's
consider
right.
that a curb.
I was
Yeah,
thinking
but that's
more
not
the
the
side.
grass.
I didn't hear
Yeah.
the middle.
Yeah, that's not grass though.
So the answers were boulevard, midway, traffic island, neutral ground. I have no word for this, median or other. But I think it would be median
Well-
or other, Brand.
An island for me would be like the center of a roundabout.
Yeah.
I would consider that an island.
See,
Yeah.
I want to know if that question
court.
comes up. Yep, that's what I want to know if that question comes up because you just both describe the same thing but use two different words to do it.
Well, see, it's weird because I only knew one roundabout in Missouri, and that wasn't until the last like 3 years I lived there.
What do you call a large motor vehicle used to carry freight?
A
Semi-truck.
Truck.
Yeah, semi, truck, or lorry.
Okay.
All right, you Brit.
It'd be a truck or.
Probably
I'm-
be a Brit.
No, I'm thinking of all the words that I've ever heard
So-
these things referred to.
This one has a long list. So it was semi truck,
Big rig.
tractor trailer, trailer truck, transfer truck, transport, truck and trailer, semi trailer, 18-wheeler,
Well,
truck, rig or big
Yeah, it's on there.
lorry or other.
That's
Well, I would-
interesting.
I would
that
call it an
semi-truck
18-wheeler if
and
it was-
semi are two different answers.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. Well, I would call it an 18-wheeler if it was actually an 18-wheeler, because it can be a semi, but not be an 18-wheeler.
Yeah, but a lot of
it's just
people
the
might not
cab.
know the difference.
Of course they wouldn't.
They also did the pajamas one, which we already talked about. What do you call
Damn.
the area of grass between the sidewalk and the road?
I don't have a word for that.
Okay.
I don't have a word for that either.
That
I
would
have
be
sidewalks.
the third side, right?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Curb. What?
Yeah.
So options were berm, parking, tree,
That's fucking funny.
that's Houston.
tree lawn, terrace.
Tree lawn?
Yep.
Terrace? What are we trying to make this fancy?
That's
as fuck?
interesting how like the one was a boulevard and this is a terrace, although those are all names for streets.
Great, yeah.
Curb strip, beltway, verge. I have no word for this or other. So it would be the curb.
Well, a Verge is a place where you go to learn to build PCs incorrectly.
Yeah.
Oh.
Got him.
Everyone knows that they lost their lawsuit, so.
Okay. There are 3 words, and they want to know if you pronounce these all the same differently, or if you pronounce some of them the same. So
Yeah,
the
they
first
get it.
one,
Especially when I took it.
Spell
the
it.
first one is a name. I can describe them to you without doing it. So the first one is a name. It would be Jesus'
Philip.
mom. So the Virgin blank.
Mm-hmm.
The second one is what you would say before Christmas, so blank Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last one is the act of 2 people joining in matrimony.
Okay.
I say
My
also.
first
I would
and
say they're
third
all
would
three the
sound
same.
exactly the same.
Mm-hmm.
I would say they're all the same for me.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't
think
get this one when I took it.
the first and third, I think, sound the same for me.
Yes. The middle
So-
one
Because it's
is
an A instead of an
distinctly
E.
different.
The words, I would say them as Mary, Mary, and Mary.
All
I
the
say
same
them
to
all
me.
different, I guess.
That's, I don't know, that sounds all the same to me.
Mary.
Yeah, it
I would
sounds all the
say-
same to me.
I would say the Virgin Mary, Merry Christmas, and Let's Get Married. They all sound the same to me.
Mary. Mary.
See, but the problem is
Mary.
I'm hearing them
Mary.
different when you say it.
But I
Because
feel like
you're-
I'm saying them the same.
I heard you say the like
Logan.
say the E in Mary.
Yeah.
Logan, I want you to say one of those words and one of those words alone.
but only you know what the definition of it.
Okay. Mary.
Which one did he say?
The name.
No, I said Merry
I
Christmas.
like the marriage.
Wow. I like that, but like
That was a good test.
Yeah.
that's
smart.
amazing.
Weird. By the way, I finished the test and it literally came up as New York, Yonkers, or Orlando as the 3 locations.
That's
Oh, that's
amazing.
interesting. What's Yonkers?
It's
It's
Queens.
in New York. You're like,
Okay.
Yonkers Bad Fur Day.
That's interesting that they got you for Orlando and
gonna really
Yonkers.
get this
That's cool.
Conquerors.
You're really getting those Rareware games in place, huh?
What do you call a traffic jam caused by drivers slowing down to look at an accident on the or other diversion on the other side of the road?
What did you, is it what
Rubbernecking.
you call the drivers or the slowdown itself?
Ah, yes, that is an
well,
option. on
rubbernecking
here.
is the people passing the accident.
I would call the people
Yeah.
rubberneckers, but I don't think I would call the slowdown rubbernecking.
That's just called an accident.
That's just called assholes.
So
Yeah, I was just going
the
with that to see.
options are rubbernecking, and then it says rubbernecking is the activity slowing down and gawking that causes the traffic jam. I have no word for the traffic jam itself.
See, that's me.
Yep.
That's me.
Yeah. Gaper's block.
Jesus.
Wait, it gets
That sounds like a marital aid.
Gaper's delay.
Y'all gaping?
Looky Loo.
I use that.
Curiosity delay.
I absolutely use the word looky-loo a lot, but I never use it for that.
Yeah.
Never in that term.
Me
though.
neither.
Gawk block.
That's
Oh.
fantastic.
No.
I want
Amazing.
these aliens that have landed on our planet.
I have no word for this. Or
I have to
other.
know where gawk block comes from.
I want to know.
I can't click
just-
it anymore.
I'm gonna Google go.
Okay,
I just
go
thought of
ahead.
2 things. A product of frozen guacamole in a cube. It's a guac block.
What if you're allergic to avocados,
my
but you
God.
want to have guacamole?
Ooh, that's a guac
the
block.
guac block you take
Man,
before.
you got guac blocked hard.
Okay.
Also,
Like what,
I
being
thought
lactose
of
intolerant?
the word gape newell.
Oh my god.
You sure did.
Because somebody said gaping.
Where's
A
the
lot,
It's like, no,
a lot
gaping.
in Michigan, but it is in other places, but mainly Michigan.
Michigan's got some weird.
Michigan and Wisconsin got like a lot going on there.
Cheese heads.
And then it's like kind of scattered throughout in like other states, but
I'm the only person still moving around in Minecraft, by the way.
I'm fishing.
I'm not. I'm working. Are you fucking
Oh,
kidding?
okay.
Like,
I'm just flying back and forth between
posts.
Brandon and Quentin, so.
it's because I
Dude, I'm making a whole small town.
I have caught so many fish.
I'm
Okay.
Proud of you,
making
Clayton.
Fraser's Ridge here, bitches. Don't even.
What do you call a big road on which you drive relatively fast?
Highway.
Interstate.
highway.
School zone.
Nice.
That'd be a small road that you drive reasonably fast.
You haven't been to Houston.
Big
I have
schools.
not.
So
That is a
there
fact.
is highway, freeway, parkway, turnpike, expressway, throughway. A freeway is bigger than a highway.
Subway.
A freeway is free. A highway isn't. A freeway has limited access, whereas a highway can have stoplights and intersections.
But
Other.
see, the thing is though, like I
All
figured a
those different
turnpike.
terms.
I figured a turnpike though is specifically when the road is named with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the,
I guess
that's
that one would be other for me because I said interstate.
the, see, that's the thing. It's like all of those have different terms to me. Like, I guess it's the highway for me because
I
like,
put highway because that one did.
well, I
show
would
up for
cons-
me on the-
Well, I would consider a highway like one that has stop signs, but an interstate doesn't have stop signs. If it's like
Yes.
more than
Yeah, like a
More than-
highway
if
can go
it's more
through
than two
towns and
lanes.
have
interstate wasn't an
stoplights.
option.
Which is weird.
Yeah.
like if it's more than 2
Because
lanes,
I would have, I would,
consider
that word would have came into my mind as well, like
yeah.
as one of the options.
Well,
A
because
highway
like,
can be anything technically, according to insurance standards.
because like back home, like there's like the Long Island Expressway, and then you have like
Hence
there's just
Turnpike,
other ones that are
stuff like that.
yeah, like you have like Jericho Turnpike, and then shoot, what are the other ones? The ones North Shore Parkway, North Shore Parkway, South Shore Parkway. So like we have different terms for different roads. So I'm like they all come to mind.
Hi.
Hello.
It scared me.
Oh, sorry.
What do you call? I didn't get the sun shower one. What do you call
I did
the long
online.
sandwich that contains cold cuts, lettuce, and so on?
A hero.
A what? Cellon?
A sub.
And so on.
Oh, so on. I was like, well, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
so-
What kind of this question is it? Is it
so
the
on.
what you said wrong? Okay.
Yeah,
So,
I would say sub just because
I would say a sub.
Let's say a.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I mean,
Not an
I used to eat
Actually,
po'
It
boys as a
should be
kid.
an option.
It is.
I mean, you've got Louisiana roots,
That's
don't
a
you?
very
Yeah.
yes.
But it's
I would
not,
say.
Like-
not written the way I thought it was going to be written.
What?
I was dealing with cats earlier, and now we're talking about the drive-through liquor store. You have seen those, because we drove through Louisiana like 5 million times to go back
Nope.
and forth to Florida.
I've
That's
seen.
a big thing.
I've seen those because there was one by our house.
There's also lots of them near here.
When
near our
I
house
grew
here.
up, I can show you exactly where one is, or at least used to be in Jacksonville.
That's
Clint,
scary.
what was your answer on the sandwich thing?
I'd call it a sub or like a.
A hero.
Brandon's like, hero? Did you mean hero? Hero?
So I have a passive response to hero. I understand what a hero is if someone like says, "Hey, we're going to a hero shop" or something like that.
No
Or
one
like
would say that.
this place makes great
No.
heroes. I know exactly what they're talking about.
Said deli.
A hero for me has to have a specific kind of bread, I feel like.
Yeah,
That was a specific kind of meat that made it a hero. But
right. That's the
Yeah.
thing. I don't know enough about it to pronounce something as a hero. Like, oh, this is a really good hero, and somebody goes, "That's a sub. That's not a hero. That's a hoagie. That's a grinder. That's a whatever."
My
blip.
hero.
That was a
Academia.
whole
That's a
thing
whole
in Connecticut.
different
When I went
thing.
to school in Connecticut,
Yeah.
my roommate was adamant on it being called a grinder. I'm like, it is a hero, and you will not fucking besmirch its name.
I think there are some places that call them blimpies, but I'm not sure if
Sounds
that's
like a-
That's the name
not
of the
an option.
restaurant.
That's the name of
Right,
it.
Yeah,
but
that's a brand.
that's where that comes from. I've
Yeah,
heard
I
them
feel
called.
like it's like the Coke thing.
It's the
I
Coke
feel.
thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Any sub is a
But that wasn't an
blimpie.
option. Yeah, the options are sub, grinder, hoagie, hero. So instead of it saying po' boy, it says poor boy. So it's actually
Yeah.
like written out.
That's what it means.
Yeah.
I know, but it's just weird to see it written out. Bomber, Italian sandwich, baguette,
I mean, it's,
sarnie. I have no word for this or other.
How do you not have a word for that?
I
it's a
don't know.
sandwich. Like what
yeah,
the
at
fuck?
that point, you just call it a sandwich.
Right.
Well, the thing is, though, it gives you Italian sandwich, but
Meat
not
pile?
sandwich. I like a meat pile.
Hold on, Brandon. Look at your food diagram. What would that classify as?
Oh my god.
Is it a taco?
No.
It's a taco.
What's up?
Pile of meat
Yeah.
between two.
By the
It
way,
is.
I got New York.
This is
Well,
my.
it depends on what type of, like, if you cut the roll perfectly in half or if you're only partially.
If you cut it Subway/Public style, it's a taco.
Yes.
Salami
then that
taco.
would be a taco.
So, Brandon, since I know
hate
for a
that.
fact that you call all sandwiches heroes because, you
Yeah.
know, I grew up with you.
Hi.
If you were to go to Publix and order a sandwich, what would you refer to it as?
I mean, I would have to call it a sub because that's what they call it on their menu.
Because it's a pub sub.
It's a pub
Right.
sub.
It's
Correct.
not what they call it on their menu though, so he wouldn't call it that.
So,
Oh, you
the
just
English
wanted to start
language
that, didn't you?
is descriptive,
I mean, I
not
don't call it a pub
proscriptive.
sub when I ask.
What?
What?
I said the English language is descriptive, not proscriptive. You don't call them things because that's the only thing they're ever allowed to be called. So the fact that Publix didn't call it a pub sub doesn't mean that we can't call it a pub sub.
What the?
Yeah, but if also you want to be a big doofus,
Joke's
okay.
on you. I do.
I would never
fuck.
say pub sub to them.
I started the question over so that I get the quiz over so I can get other questions too, so see what else comes up. Do you call the sweet spread that is put on cake frosting or icing?
oh, I wish you hadn't told me the answer.
Yeah.
The
Because I feel like they're
No,
different uses.
that's the question.
oh man, I wish if you had.
Brandon said something that is, first of all, Brandon just said something that is an answer.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, that.
I use both.
I wish you hadn't given
Shelby
me like
also
the
said
options.
another answer. That's Logan. That's not just the options.
It's either frosting, icing, or both, Logan.
Well, okay.
It's more than just both
so
because my
it's
answer
more
was
than
both.
that. Yeah.
I want to say
Just tell me what your answer is.
I don't know. Frosting.
And that question
I guess.
top.
Okay, so the answers are frosting, icing. Frosting and icing refer to two different things. Both, neither, or other.
I guess I'm more both than just frosting.
See, I think that frosting and icing are two different things.
Mm-hmm.
Like frosting goes on cake. Frosting goes on cake, icing goes on like cinnamon rolls.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
I could see
icing's more
okay.
of like a glaze.
Okay,
like
I've got a good black back and forth.
Okay.
Think of I got it mixed up. Think of frosting as what you would put on a Dunkin' donut. Think of icing what you would find on a Krispy Kreme donut.
I don't understand that description.
I would still call them both icing though. I get your point, but I still would call them all icing.
So here's my thing. I call mine as a glaze. Like it's not icing, it's a glaze because that's an actual separation.
Yeah. It's a thinner of the three. That the glaze would be the thinnest.
Glaze
so whenever you're gonna
thin icing.
When you're gonna put a topping on a cake, what do you call it?
Frosting.
See, I say I will frost the cake, or I'm gonna go ice the cake. I'm gonna put icing on the cake.
No.
Like
I call it
Or you
dope.
just call it. But what if you just dope? Oh my god, dude! I can't believe it's a fucking thing. And if you go somewhere and you say dope, you're not gonna get what you want.
Man, we should get Jordan. We should get Jordan to drink exclusively Dopa-Cola.
oh.
Jordan only pronounces the words in the weirdest possible
Yeah,
way.
pick all the wrong words. Yeah, pick all of the like weird one-offs here. Calls it a bubbler.
Or take this quiz and find the least common terms.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I was watching 24 Hours to Hell and Back, featuring Mr. Gordon Ramsay. And I
never heard of him.
I think that Jordan needs some sort of catchphrase because the amount of times that I heard Gordon Ramsay say "my goodness me" was just ridiculous.
He says dope.
Okay, go for it.
I wish.
Dude, that's dope.
Jordan.
He just kept saying "my goodness me," and I was like, I didn't realize he said that this many times, but like I probably could have counted the amount of times he said it.
I've never caught that. I've never seen that.
So many times.
My catchphrase is Jesus Christ.
What's the Bob's catchphrase in his earlier renditions, Clayton?
From Bob's Burgers?
No, from Bob Ross.
Oh, Almighty.
Beat the devil out of it.
What is it, Clayton?
Almighty.
Almighty,
he
yeah.
He refers to his almighty easel. He's gonna paint some almighty mountains. He's gonna have like.
I love it.
Yeah, I don't understand where it came from. Prior to that.
He's moving with the times on Twitch. You know?
Yeah. Prior to that stream, I had never heard him say that.
The chuckle he does whenever he beats the brush.
Yeah.
He always chuckles whenever he does
He
it.
loves beating that brush, baby.
Every once in a while, he'll say it in a different way. Like everyone says, like beat the devil at it, but like he has other ways of saying it. There's one time where he goes, "Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da." He goes, "You can redecorate your living room that way," and I'm just like, "Oh, you're having fun, Bob."
I'm saying that a couple times. He also says beat the bejesus out of it a couple times, I think.
And the chat goes nuts.
Yeah, I would definitely say frost my cake.
I feel like if gun to my head made me pick, I would
Pull the
say
trigger.
frosting. Gun to my head make me pick, I would say frosting, but my answer for the quiz would be both.
Alex.
Okay. Next question. What do you call a traffic situation in which several roads meet in a circle?
A guac block.
Uh,
A roundabout.
Yeah, roundabout.
Got a bull.
So there is rotary, roundabout, circle, traffic circle.
Rotary is a phone.
Traffic circus. I have no word for this.
Traffic circle sometimes, but it's more along the lines of roundabout.
Traffic circus.
I've heard of it called.
Sounds like a rubbernecking slowdown.
That way.
yeah.
Yeah.
Traffic
What is
circus
it, some
just
kind
sounds
of
like
traffic
in general.
circus?
Was it some kind of Suicide Squad?
Also, nobody knows how to use a roundabout.
No, they don't. It's
It's not an
infuriating.
American thing.
And I'm not gonna lie, every roundabout's different because I have seen some really fucked up 8-lane roundabouts. I'm like, no one would know how this roundabout works unless they stood at this sign
actually
and had
a
an
really-
argument about it for 10 minutes.
There's a really interesting video on YouTube about this guy who explains how roundabouts got introduced into the United States and like why they're so weird to us and stuff like that. It's really interesting.
I don't understand why they're so weird though. I mean, it's not that difficult.
No, because they complicate it. And they make like all these, you have to get into this lane to exit the roundabout in this spot, but you have to be in this lane if you want to go around. And it's like,
I mean, I get it. I understand.
There's
Yes,
so many lane changes going on, bitches.
I understand it's different and different things are scary, but like it's not that complicated. I hate this happens there's one roundabout in Gainesville, and there's every single time I would get on that roundabout, the person who's coming around would stop and let me in, and I'm like, what are you doing?
That's not what you're supposed to do.
Go around about.
It's like, don't stop and let me in. This is a fucking roundabout. I'm taking your driver's license away.
Citizens at risk, bitches.
I'm gonna park my car in this roundabout and call the police.
Okay, what do you call the large wild cat native to the Americas?
A bobcat?
Oreo.
I call them bobcat, mountain lion, and cougar.
Panther?
Bobcat gold plate.
Oh, I have a panther.
I don't know which cat you're talking about. There's too many different cats.
I don't know either. I don't know. There's a long list of them, but
Well, I can understand
there's a lot of
Logan calling
different
them
kinds of
panthers because of, you know,
There's the Florida panther.
Jacksonville. Yeah.
so the options are mountain lion, cougar, puma, mountain cat, panther,
Puma.
What, like a puma? Yeah, man, there you go.
mountain screamer,
Mountain
Sound like an-
Screamer.
That sounds like a
shit.
sex
That
thing.
sounds like a soda. Excuse me, a
That
dope.
sounds like a Coke.
and painter.
What were the options again?
Painter?
Mountain lion, cougar, puma, mountain cat, panther, catamount, mountain screamer, and painter.
I would say
Other.
cougar.
Was there
Of those
bobcat in there?
options, I would say cougar.
Brandon.
Mountain lion.
Anyone else?
I would say mountain
I
lion. or
use
bobcat.
all of them interchangeably.
Okay.
Like I use panther
I'm
when I'm
curious
out.
specifically what Brandon says because I
Using
don't know
mountain
what to put.
Yeah, I want to give it a non-committal cougar.
Okay, so then here's the you guys are gonna love the answers for this one. What do you call it when the rain falls while the sun is shining?
I didn't have a word for it.
Rain.
Yeah, there's an option for I have no term for this.
God's beating his wife.
Okay.
I call it the day
Not
in
answer.
Florida.
That's not what it was.
Bob Ross is beating the devil out of it.
Okay, so here we go. You ready?
Bob Ross.
So the first one, the actual answer,
Oh,
sun
yeah.
shower. Okay, sun shower.
I feel like there's some editorializing going on there.
Okay. Wait till you hear the rest of the answer, so then you
It's
can
the
tell
New
me
York
that.
Times.
Opinion piece.
What do you expect?
Okay. The wolf is giving birth.
Whoa.
What?
That
The
sounds
devil
Native
is
American.
meeting his wife. Monkey's wedding. Fox's wedding.
Wait. Are you saying monkey sweating or monkey's wedding?
Monkey's wedding. So
That
monkey-
sounds-
Possessive wedding.
That
Monkey
sounds insensitive.
apostrophe S wedding.
All right.
And then Fox apostrophe S wedding.
That's all right.
Fox
Pineapple
wedding.
rain.
Pineapple rain. That sounds like a drug.
It sounds like something that Tazon Day would sing.
Yes. Liquid sun.
Liquid.
Liquid sun.
I have
Put
no
it in your
term or
eyes.
expression for this.
Oh, no,
and other.
Okay, never mind. I retract my answer. Liquid sun is definitely something I've called before.
Are you?
I know we've already discussed it, but my answer is still I don't have an answer for this.
It sounds
It's just
so.
a fucking day in Florida. I don't understand why it's.
Yeah.
It's
It
the day
sounds
in
like
Florida.
2 o'clock in Florida.
Arcane magic. Like it's liquid sun.
I mean,
liquid.
I've heard them referred to as summer rains. Just like
Summer rain.
it's
No,
just
no.
Yeah, well,
because-
that's a Florida thing.
it's an
though.
extremely
Stay
Florida
dry
thing
while
because
others feel the rain.
it's like it's 3:30. You're about to get a summer rain. It's not gonna get dark. It's gonna rain for 20 minutes and then it's gonna
Gotta
stop.
cool off.
Clayton,
No, it's
your
not gonna cool off.
Your answer was
Gonna get
pushed away
sticky.
by the wolf is giving birth. So, you know. Clearly there were more eclectic answers out
Yeah.
there.
There's the foxes and the wolves and the devil.
Yeah.
And the monkey
The monkey.
getting married.
Yeah. Foxes, wolves, devils,
Whatever the hell I
monkeys.
said.
Congratulations, monkey.
I didn't get you a wedding gift.
Monkey.
What are you doing down there, Logan?
I'm
How are you
filling it
able
in.
to do so many though?
Oh, I have a auto clicker on.
Oh. Got that aimbot going on.
You know. I
Tries to
took
do
the
the-
auto aimer from my Xbox and put it on my
Other
PC.
the caramel one.
That one did come up. but I didn't know how to really pronounce. Like,
You could spell it.
Yeah. How do you pronounce the? I don't have the question in front of me. Yeah.
I say caramel.
I mean,
Caramel?
there's caramel, there's pecans, there's.
Well, the thing is though, the caramel one came up, and I use it interchangeably. There was also the option that it was like I use both, but they mean two different things.
Yeah.
Well, else would it mean?
That's like
Yeah,
Caribbean.
I don't ever use what's the other one? Caramel? Yeah, I never say caramel.
There's caramel.
There's caramel, and caramel.
Caramel.
Who the fuck says caramel?
Me.
Listen to
it.
it.
She's
As well.
right there.
Clayton.
I know, I've
British
heard it too.
terminology,
Yeah.
Since he says what Laurie and.
I don't say it. I recognize it.
Oh, okay.
Tennis shoes?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't
Boot.
Oh no,
tennis shoes.
Trainers.
It was trainers.
Trainers.
Trainers too.
I'm actually surprised he didn't say bubbler.
What do you call
I did
The
say
bubbly
bubbler.
bubbly.
what do you call boots that you go out in the rain in?
Wellies.
Rain boot.
Oh, it's
Like
my
that, that's
wellies.
I knew
okay.
that was the answer you were looking for.
That is all the questions that I think that they
Huh.
asked.
What do you? Oh, here's one that's probably not on there. What do you call the little sugar cylinders that you put on ice cream as decorations?
Oh,
right,
God,
yeah.
here we go.
Jimmy's.
Sprinkles.
Jimmy's.
Sprinkles and jimmies.
I want to know if there's other words for it now.
Well, there- yeah,
Hundreds,
there's a-
hundreds and thousands.
There's another one. There's shoot. It's blank and blank. It's something.
Hundreds and thousands.
Oh, is that what you were saying? Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's what they call it in the Harry Potter ice cream shop.
Huh.
When like if you want like sprinkles, they call them hundreds and thousands.
I'm
But
surprised.
it's like a bunch of different kinds of sprinkles mixed together. So if you wanted like rainbow sprinkles and chocolate sprinkles, they're like, nah, these are just the leftover sprinkles we have. Like,
Here's the bar mat.
yeah, deal with it. So.
I'm
but,
actually curious. I think there's only one name. I think there's only one name for this. But if you were to approach a fountain drink and get one of everything, what is it called?
Suicide.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like that's I don't know what else you would call it.
Exactly. Like I'm curious just to know if
A
there
bad
are
time?
anything else.
I mean, I guess,
Great
but
time.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
I only know that
I
because my
bet Black's
dad
doing
told me a story about when he was a kid. He went to some place that had a serve yourself fountain, and there was a kid just filling it up with every flavor. And my dad was like, "What are you doing?" And the kid looked at my dad and said, "I'm making a suicide."
Yep.
Like it all excited, thought he was so cool.
I would love it if Coke added on their freestyle machines a suicide button and just opened all the like
The
They
valves.
liquid
couldn't name it
packs.
that. They couldn't. They would
Oh,
have to.
It'd be a kill yourself.
I want to say we used to do that when we went to
They would
CC's
not.
as kids.
But I've never encountered anybody either telling me about like pouring all your drinks together to make a suicide or seeing it in any kind of media. Just that one story from my dad.
So mine was from Kona at the skate park because you could get a large soda for whatever the price was for a drink. But a large suicide was like 50 cents less because there were certain flavors of the fountain that no one ever drank. So that was their way of getting rid of the flavors that no one ever drank.
Did they call it that though?
It was on the board. Suicide, 50 cents less.
Wow.
Well, I remember
remember-
also at the time and when she grew up that they would have put something like that on the board.
It's
Like now
also-
you would not ever
Well, I
say
remember,
that.
like,
It's also a skate
like,
park. Like,
Yeah, I remember like in like elementary school we used to play this handball game called like it was called I think it was technically called
It was
Suicide.
called suicide. Yeah.
But people would call it Suey for short, and we got in trouble. and we had
Elementary
to-
school.
Yeah, we didn't know what it meant at the time. Okay, we got in trouble and we had to rename it. I think everyone started calling it Red Line or Blue Line or whatever
oh,
the
yeah,
yeah.
color
there's also
was.
wall ball.
Yeah, but we got in trouble and we had to start calling it something else. And like everyone was like, "Why do we have to start calling it something else?" And no one knew why we had to start calling it something else. Like
And then
we
you're-
didn't know what the word meant.
And then your gym coach is like, all right, everybody, line up. We're going to do just run to the other line, then come back.
I didn't know what a suicide gym workout was until I got to high school. Okay,
Till they started making me do gym. Then I
And
wanted to
Ashley's just
commit
sitting
to
on the
suicide.
floor crying because she wants more ice cream.
I mean, actually though,
I mean, just put ice cream on the other side and she'll run over there and get it. You're good.
Yeah.
I keep
No.
keeping myself in dirt.
I only had to do suicides when I decided to try out for fencing, and I only lasted about 2 hours during tryouts, and it was a rough 2 hours.
How much ice cream did they have?
0.
That's what made it so rough.
That's why she didn't last.
I did it to impress a boy. It didn't work out.
And his name was Travis, and that's how we met.
In high school? I don't think so.
This is this is the weird like high school era weird side story reboot of this anime.
Well, like, if you're also like, if you're gonna try to impress a boy, the thing is like, you don't want to do it. First of all, you don't want to join the sport that he's already been in for like 3 years.
When do we get to the driver's ed and baseball episodes?
And
when do we get to the beach episode?
Yeah.
The first thing, oh please, I probably have all of those episodes. And the first thing that they made us do was run 6 laps inside the school up and down the stairs. I didn't even survive that. And at the end, he was literally like at the finish line, whatever you want to call it. And like, I'm like dying, out of breath, like ready to like fall on the ground. And I'm like, this is not how you impress a boy. Like, this is not what's gonna do it. And I remember the next day I was so sore, and like it was like regular school day, and I had to like still go up and down the stairs to like go to class, and I couldn't like handle stairs. It was rough.
I'm sorry, did anyone else go to a high school where you had stairs?
Yes.
3 sets.
My high school had stairs.
Seriously, we had 1 story. That was it.
My high school, no.
My high
Twice
school
the
was
size.
my high school might as well have been a college campus.
Brandon's
My-
school was like twice the size of
Insane.
my school.
My middle school had stairs.
Getting between
My middle
classes
school had
was
stairs.
3
My-
4 stairs. Okay, I mean like real stairs, guys. Like
No, my
there's
school had
full
stairs.
different stair.
My high
No,
school
those are-
had one building with a second story on it, and that building had stairs.
My high school
That's
had
right.
3 floors.
see that.
My high school had 3 floors, and my middle school had 2 floors. So, and Brandon's high school was literally a college campus. I remember I took my ACT at Brandon's
There's
high
2
school.
floors and
and,
basement. for the
Yeah,
pool.
I had to ask Brandon how to get to the classroom I needed to get to because I was gonna get lost.
Gotta take
Like
an
Brandon's
Uber.
high school.
It was split up by the hundreds. There were different
Hundreds
wings
and
of the
thousands?
school.
Hundreds and thousands.
Hundreds and thousands. It's spread up by sprinkles.
Hey, Shelby, watch it.
I'm in the Jimmy lot. I don't know how to get to the.
Where are you at?
My school was
Oh, there you
also split up by the hundreds. We had the 100s,
Don't fill it too much. I need to. This
400s,
is
500s,
oh, this
600s.
actually needs to be going down.
Where are you taking it down a level?
I want to take it down all the way down here.
Trying
I
to find
should have probably
other-
been.
Different.
I'm going down now.
So the only one that I can think of that wasn't on there that again probably doesn't have that many variants was the, how do I say it?
Well, there's one on here that that kind of goes with one that we said before, jokingly.
The fairground sugary lightweight.
Cotton candy?
Yeah.
Cotton
Like
candy.
right.
I
Imagine
know
The
what
only
you're
other
trying
word
to
I can
get
think
at.
about
Fairy
is
floss.
Fairy
Fairy
floss.
yeah, that's the only
Right.
other word.
Dragon's beard.
No.
The dragon's beard is something else, though. I think.
It is.
It sounds like
Yeah.
it. I've still yet to see it, but
It's like
Bert was talking
it's
about
like
it last
whipped
night.
hard candy. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not really meant to be fluffy. but they run it
How
for
do you pronounce the word
What the fuck?
spelled B
Is that what you want?
E?
Did you use that earlier?
Ben?
What do you mean?
Like
Did you
Casman?
use that Phil
Oh,
thing
oh.
in?
I did. Oh, did I fuck this up?
Yeah, it's fine. I thought I did it, and I was like, I'm crazy, but
No, that was me. I was doing stuff.
I'll be
on
honest,
Reddit. I didn't
Brandon.
realize I fucked up.
when you spelled it, I couldn't think of the word that it was. It broke me, and I was like, bean? Bean. That's not how you spell bean.
Bean. Beans.
Beans. This is Even Stevens all over again. Yeah.
that's good, Quentin.
Yes.
Oh, God. That's pretty much. That's exactly like what that was throwing Clayton into.
Yeah. Yeah. What is B-E-E? That's B. All right. What is B-E-N? Bean. That's actually
That's like
super close
That
to
is
it.
one of the answers, though.
Yeah.
that's
it-
like
Ben
spell roast
Bean.
4 times. What do you put in a toaster?
yeah.
Bread.
Beans. A monkey's wedding.
It's like, yeah, prove it. Put beans in the toaster.
Do you put your beans on toast before you toast it or after?
I don't know where I am. I'm just flying.
At what point do you add the beans?
There's a bean.
Do you eat the beans with the peel on or off?
Is anybody familiar with the animator Harry Partridge?
Yes.
Have you ever seen his Dr. Bees video?
No, I have not.
Dr. Bees! Oh, the situation has been made worse with the addition of yet more bees! It's very funny. I suggest watching it. It might not have aged well because it's been a while since I watched it. So
Right.
I'm putting that little caveat on there.
Could be problematic.
But it
Logan
made me laugh.
fully endorses this video. Heard.
It made me laugh 10 years ago. So
That means it'll still make you laugh now.
Logan confirms he enjoys every single thing about that comic, regardless of its content.
And word they've used.
Uh-huh.
I don't
this is
think
another
Harry
word
Partridge likes to
that
put
was
stuff
on
like that in
there.
his videos, but again, this was from like 10 years ago. So.
This word came up.
Lawyer.
Layer?
Lawyer. Okay. No one says it like that.
I think you're saying layered, and yes, I am. Thank you. This is.
Problem is, I could not even pronounce it the way that it's written on the other one. Because they spelled it L-O-Y-E-R or L-A-W-Y-E-R.
Lawyer?
Lawyer, yes.
Lawyer.
Lawyer.
Layer.
Well, when you say it, like when you're not attempting to pronounce it, you're gonna fall into lawyer.
No,
I
it's the
think I
way
would
they
just
say it.
generally pronounce it lawyer.
Yeah. So there's an inherent like flaw to these questions.
Exactly. By seeing the word, it's ruining.
Right.
Well, you have to have someone who knows you well, and they say, "No, this is how you say it."
Yeah, you have to fall
Ashley does
into
that
the
anyway.
response.
Yeah.
She says, "No, this is how you say it."
Right. Yeah.
Because it's true.
Draws a line in the sand. Says pick a side.
Because sun showers are definitely correct, and whatever the other ones were not. The wolf.
Monkey's wedding.
Liquid sun.
Sometimes you need to ask yourself,
Son.
what am I willing to put up with today?
I really put up with liquid sun.
Sonic 06.
Not fucking this.
Aaron! We gotta finish the game, Aaron.
No.
I keep hearing people say how bad that game is.
It's
Very. You know, want to know how bad it is?
Come on.
They released the game and then they put a demo out on the store for it that was more polished than the game. So if you played the demo of Sonic 06,
Oh, God.
you're playing a more complete version of the game than the actual game.
That's all right.
That's how bad the game
I
is.
see where their head's at.
So bad. There's some like weird things that are coming up of just like how certain words are used, but like I feel like it's context or like the word bet. It's like in the north, it's something in like a game of poker. In the south, it means something you agree.
And in 2020,
Yeah,
it means I agree.
Yeah, slang term bet.
Exactly, but it's like
bet.
it's within context. It's not really within regional.
Bet. Show me your tits.
I'll bet. Show me your tits. Come on now, that's disrespectful. Oh shit, I'm sorry.
I got a little carried
Oh,
away.
man, I'm sorry.
I love you. I'm gonna go to sleep, Dad.
That's a great video. I love that video.
My favorite, it's not even how he says it. It's the freaking captioning of the video that I saw. He goes, "This is crazy. I ain't never heard nothing like it." And they put like 19 A's on the crazy.
There's a video that gets me, and it's 100% because of the caption. And I think I showed it to Shelby. I might have talked about it on a stream. I don't remember, so I'm gonna tell you again. It's a video of a man who's got his boxer dog.
Oh,
and
right.
he's trying to get the dog to listen to him.
This is on the
He's
Discord.
like, "Oh,
yeah,
here's my dog. I'm gonna make. He reminds me so good. Go get the ball, Joby. Go on." And like the dog doesn't listen at all. It runs off and like poops and then lays down in the poop. And the guy's like, "Oh shit, dog, get your feet wet. You're not gonna ride over my car." And then like the caption of it was so good.
Mhm.
And the first time I saw that video, I was laughing so hard I was laying on the floor of my friend Heather's car in tears, laughing at that video.
Floor of the car? That is, it's a tiny, like in the footwell?
The headline to this word is just tiny lobsters are tearing this country apart.
Nope.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna read. It's the headline. That's it. That's all I read.
We got,
Like if I only saw that, I would have no idea what it's talking about.
we got,
crawfish.
we got murder wasps.
They
we
are.
got moths taking
Are they
over.
talking about crawfish?
Crawfish,
Crayfish.
and crawdad.
Yeah,
Are crawfish and crayfish a different animal?
I don't think so.
Nope.
I have
They
no
may.
idea. I just
They're
know they're disgusting. I don't
freshwater
ever want to eat
lobster.
them.
Oh, this is a thing. This is a.
I also
I'm
sent a
supposed to
word
guess
in
the word.
chat that's another
Mayonnaise.
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 to get back.
I would say mayonnaise, as in the word man and the word a's.
She only
A's.
had a little bit of a Y in there.
What is the other way to say it?
Tom's had enough.
It's mayonnaise and then mayonnaise.
Oh, with like an extra syllable in it, like mayonnaise.
Yeah,
Is
much.
mayonnaise.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
pretty much that.
Yeah.
Mayonnaise
That's
a word.
the perfect example.
So there's pronouncing the word mayonnaise and then saying it like Patrick.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
they're adding like a syllable in the center.
It's
Did
if
you
you
ever
pick
see-
mayonnaise, it's like, oh, we know your location. You're from Bikini Bottom.
Yeah,
You're an idiot.
you're from Bikini Bottom Twitter. Welcome.
Did you guys ever see the live action skit that Tom Kenny and I can't remember who voices Patrick, where they did the skit where they were doing the Patrick opening the jar of pickles?
Henry.
yeah.
They did multiple live action like recreations for SpongeBob's 20th anniversary. I can't think of Patrick's voice actor right now, but
The-
they
Something.
did.
Patrick's voice actor was in a game recently, and I can't remember what it was. And they had him doing lines of his video game character as Patrick, and it was the best.
Wait, question
Bill
actually.
Carter Fagerbake, yeah, I'm saying it like that.
Wha-
Okay.
What was the word dope in? Like what was the thing?
Soda.
Soda.
It's for Coke.
Soda? Okay, this website gave me a new meaning for it.
Oh.
According
yes.
to this website, which is stupid, it says in the South, dope is toppings that you put on your ice cream sundae. Which I mean, you
What?
could put dope on there.
I mean, yeah, you can always put dope on there.
You put dope in anything.
I mean,
never heard
there's
this.
And then the
ice
other
cream
word is
floats.
drugs.
I mean, soda floats. What's
So
that
yeah,
called?
ice cream floats.
Root beer float.
Yeah, but you could do that with any kind of soda. So
Yeah.
technically, I guess that could technically be a
guess.
topping.
Yeah,
I mean, those are.
I'd only call it a root beer float if it was
Fanta
root
float.
beer.
I mean,
Root
then
beer.
you get into
Yeah,
like,
typically.
is it a milkshake or a malted or
I
uh?
don't
Well,
know
milk-
if it has
milk,
milk
not
powder
soda.
in it.
Right, I understand that, but you can also
I think if you were to
walk up
give
to
me
the
a malted milkshake, I would still just call it a milkshake.
exactly. You can
Well, yeah, just
also
do- let's
walk
just call
up
it
to
a
the
malt.
counter
Leave it.
at a gelato place and ask for ice cream.
True.
And then
Because I've never had. I don't think I've ever had a malt.
cream.
And they'd be like, Ashley, I'm sorry, you have to leave.
Yeah.
Travis called us and
They-
you're not allowed to come
and they
here
just
anymore.
they just vaguely gesture toward a
Brandon,
sign next to the with your picture on it.
Do not sell to this woman.
Yeah.
They put a command block so that Ashley can't enter the store
Yeah,
anymore.
Okay. Okay. First of all, there has never been a situation where you had the option of getting gelato.
There's a gelato place in Winter Park actually.
But have you been there?
Okay. So Travis and I tried to go there once before the quarantine
The fact that the answer to this question isn't just yes or no is
No.
amazing.
Yeah, she's not answering the
No,
question.
you can't get gelato.
The answer is not the answer she wants to give us, but she's going to explain why, and then we're just going to tell her, no, you're wrong at the end. So go
What is
ahead.
this website?
It's a very slow no.
we tried to go, and we went to dinner like in Winter Park, and then we walked like 3 blocks to go to the gelato place.
Oh, so far.
So the answer is no.
If by the end of the night, did you have a gelato in your hand?
No, I had Haagen-Dazs.
Okay, so not a gelato.
So you didn't have it. The answer to the question of have you ever had it is the answer is no. Not I thought about it once, but then I didn't.
Cause I got gelato at Disney Springs.
Okay, I'm gonna say a word, and I want you guys to just guess
I'm
what
gonna
this
say a
website
word.
is assuming that the North and the South think these.
I'm gonna say a word and
means.
ruin your whole show.
All right, ready?
You better not.
Butter.
Butter?
What do you think? What do you think that it thinks that only the North thinks this and only the South thinks this?
I couldn't imagine what it could be besides butter.
Lard?
it says the North.
Like
It's a condiment you put on bread, while in the South it is used in cooking. I feel like they're really just
pretty sure
trying to figure out words.
Pretty sure that you can still use it in cooking in the north, but okay.
No.
Apparently not. Never
Court
learned
order.
it's better in cooking.
We only use it as a condiment. Which, to be fair,
oil.
I have never thought of butter as a condiment.
I've never once thought that.
I've never thought of it as a condiment,
It's a
ever.
topping.
That's actually
So it's
what
technically a topping.
the
Is
Civil War
butter
was
a
about.
frosting or an icing?
It's a glaze, actually.
It actually would be a glaze, yeah, because it's melted.
All right, fuck you guys.
if you melt. No, so wait.
Now, do you
no
guys eat your
answer
butter with
me.
the peel on?
Is it a reduction?
Shelby, I got stuck.
Gelato counts as ice cream.
I got stuck in there
Yes.
somehow.
Yes, it counts as ice cream.
Yes.
What? A butter counts as ice cream? Is that
No,
what you just asked?
gelato.
I don't
No,
actually
butter
know what
doesn't count as
gelato is.
You wanna
Italian
order
ice
butter?
cream.
It's Italian ice cream.
I've never had it. I've never had a malt. I've never had gelato.
But it's like saying that it's Italian ice cream. It's
Oh,
not
it comes
ice
in
cream
an
from
all
Italy.
things
Like it is a different concoction.
It's made differently.
Like
Yeah.
what you're saying
Different
is
kind of
like
milk and sugar.
is champagne and sparkling water. Champagne is just from Champagne. It's the
I'm
same
sorry,
thing.
what's sparkling water?
I mean, sparkling water is a thing.
Tonic
But
water.
I think you meant
Sorry, what did I say? Sparkling wine.
You meant sparkling wine.
But yeah,
it's
like
basically drinking water with an iron deficiency.
it is the same thing, but because it was made in Champagne,
Champagne
it's
brand,
champagne.
I'm Pogna.
I see what you're saying, Clayton, but I don't think they're correlating.
It's not though
No,
because
no, no.
like,
What I was saying is that she said it's Italian ice cream. I said no, they're
it's
actually
not.
different things.
Yeah, I know they are different.
Oh, Italian ice cream is not the same as gelato?
No, gelato is made differently. Like it's got double the sugar and
It's
half
dense.
the
Well, I
sugar.
want that one then.
There's a density to it that's really
think-
I
good.
want
It's got
the
different
double sugar
texture.
one.
I think it's double the cream, half the sugar, something like that.
Can I have
Definitely would explain.
double cream, double sugar?
Okay, here we go. Google says gelato is the Italian word for ice cream. It starts out with a similar custard base as ice cream,
Custard,
but has
right.
a higher proportion of milk and a lower proportion of cream and eggs, or no eggs at all. It's churned at a much slower rate, incorporating less air and leaving the gelato denser than ice cream.
Yeah.
There you go.
I would like to
Yeah.
try that. That sounds really good.
Therefore,
I
I'll
have
take
it.
you- Logan,
Public.
come here. I'll take you to an ice cream gelato place. I got you.
I want Brandon to take me to a
She'll
gelato
take you
place.
to a gelato place and you can both have it for the first time.
Logan means he's gonna drive himself with Brandon in the car to get
I was
gelato.
gonna say Brandon can't take you. Brandon has no car.
I could be
Yeah, but
taking
Brandon can ride passenger and take me where I need to go.
Also, the
Walk
gelato place that I really want to go to apparently has a chocolate fountain that you can dip your gelato in.
Ew,
choc-
He
is
has
it
a
a-
driver's license. He can
you
drive
know
my
how
car.
good this shit is?
It's
Sure.
called a chocolate bubbler.
I don't know where I am.
Hey, what's the state that Las Vegas is in?
Nevada.
Oh right.
Nevada.
Yeah, I'd say Nevada.
Oh. Oh, I'm somewhere. Chicken.
You'll never guess where you are.
She's chicken.
Chicken word.
I'm buying chicken. I think the ice cream place is over here.
Minecraft wants to
Shit,
know
I
your
gotta go,
location.
I gotta go.
Chicken.
I gotta get to the chicken ice cream place before she does.
There's already a band. So I don't-
A lot of these are just cities, like either cities or states.
Yeah, because that's a very
Yeah.
It's okay. I teleported her
Oregon.
far away.
divided
New
thing.
Orleans.
Nolans.
Crap, I don't know where I am now.
I don't know where Brandon is, but if she doesn't know where she is, then she can't get to the ice cream place.
What?
Oh, is it Missouri or Missouri?
I'm in the in-between ones.
Logan,
What?
come look at my century.
So this is the thing that
Century
I
down.
this is the thing that I always
Really snowed over.
Florida.
Oh, was it? Did we not finish
We
it?
never
last time?
the last corner. I never touched it.
Oh.
Jesus, that took forever.
Also, Clayton, I did hear you.
so this is
When
the thing
when
that I
made
always
Century Down Road.
yeah. Oh, I didn't say that. I think Quentin may have said that.
Brandon did.
Brandon
What?
did.
Oh, Brandon, I heard you say Century Down. I heard it. I
Um,
don't know who said it, but I heard it.
I said it.
The thing that,
It was me.
that bothers me is in Australia, there's Melbourne.
Melbourne.
Oh yeah.
It's so the reason it's pronounced Melbourne is because if you have an Australian accent, you would pronounce that word Melbourne. If you didn't speak like an Australian, you wouldn't say Melbourne, you'd say Melbourne. It's an effect of the accent that's not the pronunciation of it.
And that you said that annoys you, or is that
like,
just interesting to you?
Like the people that are so dead set that the word is like.
Which is basically every
like
Australian
Yeah.
says that it's supposed to be Melbourne.
Like, yeah.
I hate Barcelona. Fucking
Barcelona.
hate that.
Barcelona.
Barcelona.
Yeah, Ibiza.
It's like what was the name? Salazar, Captain Salazar from the 5th Pirates movie. Bring me Barcelona.
Everybody hated that Pirates movie. I thought it was pretty cool.
I
was
actually
alright.
just saw it. It came out on Disney Plus, and I'm just gonna watch it.
Shelby was watching all of the Pirates movie, and I was like, oh, do they have On Stranger Tides in there? And she was like, what's On Stranger Tides?
I remembered it now. It just took me a little bit.
I've left you in a swamp where you can
The
never
weird
have ice
thing
cream
was,
again.
it didn't show
I
up.
was just trying to know how to fly.
It didn't show
was
up
supposed to be
when she was
available
watching.
for a long time.
Oh, weird.
Hi. But now it's available probably because of COVID. They made it available.
Well, that's why
early.
Hamilton's going to be available.
So
Which
really
I'm
glad
happy
Clayton
for because
saw it
I
come
want to
on.
see that play, and I haven't been able to at all. Like I didn't have
I'm
an.
so
either.
excited.
If I could even afford it, I couldn't. I didn't even have an opportunity. So.
Well, yeah.
This website has a picture of mayonnaise in like this weird cup.
Why?
I don't like seeing mayonnaise like outside of a jar or like not on something.
Yeah, the ice cream place is over there.
Cauliflower.
No,
I didn't realize there was such
Don't tell
a.
her.
It's going to let me get all the way to it, and then
Is there another way to say cauliflower? Oh, I just said it differently.
cauliflower.
I just proved myself.
I don't. What was the two ways?
Collie and
Cauliflower
Kala.
cauliflower.
Weird. Fucking weirdos. Brandon, did you ban Ashley yet from the ice cream place?
I mean, there's just a sign. Salmon.
It's okay,
Almond.
Logan, he's transporting me away as soon as I get close.
Envelope.
You should literally see her
Mm.
ban sign.
Bite.
Oh, is there a band sign?
Yeah, there is. To be fair, I did see it when
Coyote.
Oh, coyote and coyote.
That's funny.
That's a coyote.
So mean.
I feel like it
stand
depends
outside.
on the context of when
outside
I'm
order.
saying
Yeah.
it.
It also depends on
Throw me ice cream.
if you're having fun with it.
Yeah. There be some coyotes down there. Mirror.
Maybe possum or opossum.
Yeah. Where am I now?
Museum.
Put her to
Mischievous.
the,
I didn't realize.
Oh,
there was-
mischievous and mischievous.
fair.
Yeah,
Oh, I see.
mischievous
There's no.
night.
I don't know the coordinates to the
I think it would
fairgrounds,
depend
or I
on the
would.
context for that one.
Hey, Logan, do you know how smokers
Yeah.
work?
Because
Do I know how smokers work in real life?
Depend on the tense of
No,
it.
I want the smoker to like smoke in here, so I don't have these
Oh,
stupid fires.
in-game smokers just cook food faster than a furnace.
And then they stick their tongue
So
out at
there's
you.
no way for me to just have smoke all in my smoker room without having fires all up in here.
You just put the fire under it.
Oh man, what if they put smokers into Half-Life Alex?
That would be horrifying because I would be. It would be like a
so
barnacle that could
disoriented.
walk.
Yeah.
But like, imagine getting ripped backwards while in VR. That'd be terrible.
Oh, okay.
I never got hit by any barnacles, so like, I mean, I did once, but I was wearing a helmet, so it just ate the helmet.
Yeah, all the
I-
playthroughs that I've seen, I haven't actually seen anyone actually get got by a
Yeah, I have no idea what happens in that game.
I imagine it
That's
probably
why
just
we'll get
snaps you into the air.
I actually did see somebody get. hit
There's
by
actually a
barnacle, but it
setting.
was
There's a
GNC, so you
setting.
got time to react.
There's a setting where you can have it either lift the barnacles up, or the barnacles just like choke you when you stay on the ground.
Coupon's another word.
Barnacle starts choking
Stupid.
Alex, and she's like, "Oh, keep going! I'm almost there."
Oh God!
Oh God! Oh God!
Bowie knife.
Then the barnacle's like, I'm just gonna
This
put
is.
you down.
I'm just gonna stop. You made this
It's
weird,
not
Alex.
fun anymore.
You made it weird.
There's a great TikTok I saw one time where a vampire walks in and he's like, I am here to suck your blood. And the guy looks at me and goes, oh, looks like someone's here for some sucky time. And he goes, oh man, I don't even want to do it anymore. You made it weird.
I think maybe somebody on the IGN staff had a show called You Made It Weird. There used to be a podcast called You Made It Weird, and I can't remember who it was. Might have been Jonah Ray, but I haven't listened to anything from the Nerdist in a long time.
Is it IGN or Nerdist?
Now that I say it, I think it might have been Nerdist. I think it was Jonah Ray. which I haven't heard anything out of Jonah Reno. Do you know?
Is there another way to say the word Monday that I'm unaware of?
Monday.
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 Oh, I hate it.
Grundy,
It is
born on a
Monday.
Monday.
It
Yeah.
does say rhymes with C.
Solomon Grundy, born on a Monday.
Huge. Huge.
Huge.
Huge.
China.
There's only one person that I've ever heard say it like that.
Yeah.
And now we all say it because of that.
Uh-huh.
Exactly.
He's very influential.
Oh,
He's the most
right.
influential person.
Right.
I can't think of anyone more influential than him.
People are saying it.
Everyone says it.
Everyone says it. People are saying
Everyone
it.
knows it. Everyone knows it.
Roof.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my mom sometimes says roof like roof.
Mm.
It's an Ohio thing, I think.
I'm gonna talk to
That's a Midwestern thing.
And she sometimes says sword like sword.
Okay.
And if we're talking about a
What did you say?
creek,
Cool
she'll-
whip?
if she's talking about a creek, she'll sometimes call it a crick.
A crick?
Oh,
yeah.
I saw that on
Sounds like
here. I
cricket
didn't
once in a
say it
while.
because I didn't think there was another one.
Good Lord willing and the crick don't rise.
She's like, I'm gonna go down to the creek and wash is another one. Wash my sword
Warsh.
in the creek.
I haven't.
Good
I haven't
God
liked that
dang.
one
My
yet.
grandpa has a funny thing. There was
The
an
lady of the
interview with
crick
a
gave me the sword.
there was an interview with a country singer, and he said, what was it? What was it? Crap, I can't remember now. I haven't talked to my grandpa in forever.
Does he say?
I wash my
Shakespeare?
hands,
'Cause
but I
don't know
wash
what
my
the other word
ass,
is.
or something like that.
Jesus.
Oh God. That's pretty good.
Just because he says wash in his song,
Mm.
and so they were making fun of the way he was saying it. He's like, no, I wash my clothes and I wash my ass. So,
Well, I'm glad at least washes his ass.
Hey, yeah.
There's etc. and
etc.
Etc.
yeah, etc. Route and route.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a weird thing.
Garage and garage.
Yeah, carport.
That's weird. I hate that.
My grandpa, who's from Ohio, also doesn't call it hamburger. He calls it Hamburg.
That's odd.
Hamburger.
Hamburg.
Yeah, all I think is the Pink Panther.
Yeah.
Hamburger.
Hamburger.
Yeah.
I don't know what he called a cheeseburger
oh,
because
get.
I don't know what he
Get,
called a
get, get.
cheeseburger because he's dead now.
He said it
But
just like that.
That's been overwritten by Cheeseburger.
cheeseburger.
Oh, here it is.
I would like to.
Pen and pin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what does it say about
some
pin?
bitches.
It's on here for pen. It says, in some parts of the South, the word pen often rhymes with pin,
Mhm.
according to the dialect. Blah blah blah. Other patterns also can be seen with kin and ten, windy and wendy, sind and send.
Right?
But how do they spell it? Because I mean, are they with the I's or E's? I don't understand.
Well, those were each of the first one was an I. Each of the second one was an E.
I hate this. Also, I love whoever put in there. There's ice cream in the fridge for Ashley. That's good.
Why are you
That's
keeping it in the
good.
fridge? It needs to be in the freezer.
Well, she's eating it so fast, you know, 'cause she's got so much.
Get a brain fridge.
Direct straw to
Put some jimmies on it while you're there.
asterisk.
Or
Is also
asterisk.
the other one.
So the thing that bothers me is that everyone says
Oh.
asterisk. And it's not asterisk. It's asterisk.
I don't
S-
even say the tur. I just say asterisk.
Oh.
Fried? What's a
What
fried?
about the kind of coffee that is like super intense and is small?
espresso?
Espresso.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There's no
Do you
X.
call it espresso or
Yes.
espresso?
There's no,
Espresso.
there's no
Espresso?
X in there.
Right, but that doesn't mean you don't pronounce it like that.
Yeah.
It's
Exactly,
exactly. No. I learned to speak
It's fat
phonetically.
Coffee, then it's an espresso.
the reason I speak the way that I do is because I learned to read phonetically. I look at a word as the sum of its letters and I say it the way that it is.
What about
God
the word
intended it to be said.
realtor?
It's a realtor.
I hate that. I hate that.
I actually invented a character when I was working at Publix called Realtor, the realtor monster.
Yeah.
And how come this
Realtor.
hasn't shown up?
I'm gonna develop the realtor browser so you can
He was a
browse
No
the,
one will know where you're shopping
That's
at
what-
houses.
where you-
Now
you
I'm
s-
super like conscious about words I'm pronouncing.
sell your house on the dark web with realtor.
He was Realtor, the realtor who was a
Man, I'm
minotaur.
coming with some good ideas tonight. That's-
Adult.
Adult.
I don't. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yes.
I need an adult. I am an adult.
I was scrolling and I just saw the word Beyonce. I'm like, that's not the word. It was flourish. It was just, but for whatever reason, Beyonce is
Do you
in
call
their
it
description?
Do you call it Destiny's Child or Destiny's Churn?
Churn.
What? What's churn?
Destiny's kin.
Churn is children where I'm from. Chillin', churn.
I remember
Dealing with some churn.
the first time I went to like a truly like southern school.
Netflix and churn.
The first time I went to like a really southern school, I was asked if this other person whose name was McLeod, if we were kin.
Right.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, what does kin mean?
Right.
But you don't have the same last name.
She's a southern school.
Kin is best friends with Ryu.
I mean, you're always kin with there's someone you're kin with in a southern
But you
school.
don't
Like
have the
I
same-
had so many.
Oh, we
cousins.
didn't. We had completely different last names. I don't know why she asked me that. I mean, she's a fifth grade teacher. She should know that
Oh, caught
That's
and
not how
caught.
names work.
my surname is not Mick.
Right.
Donald.
It bothers me. It bothers me because it's like that's not your last name. Therefore, like that's not how relations work.
I don't know what she's thinking.
Oh, syrup's on here. I didn't even think
Syrup.
about that.
Syrup.
Is it syrup?
Syrup.
Yeah, syrup and syrup.
Syrup and syrup.
Syrup.
Oh man, I don't even know.
E-R and
Actually stroking out
S-I-R-R.
there.
I don't even know the way I pronounce it now.
It's getting late and Ashley's having issues.
She didn't take her
Bagel,
nap, and she wants her ice cream.
I need
Alright.
some
Need some ice cream with
Blood
Jimmy's.
sugar's low.
No, I need real food. I'm getting Travis to start.
How about that
working on
Wendy's?
I've never heard somebody say bagel.
It's bagel.
Bagel.
No,
Bagel.
no.
It's a
I've heard
Oh,
of
I was
I've
hoping
heard
Clay-
bagel
I was hoping
and
Clay would get
A
that.
bagel of geese.
Clay,
bagel.
I was hoping you'd back me up on that.
Yeah. I've heard of
Still don't know what
bagel
ice cream
and bagel.
Bagel.
So in Viva Pinata, there is a snake,
Snack.
and it's called the syrupant.
A noodle.
No step on snack.
It's called the syrupant, but
Syrupant?
I pronounce it syrup. But if you pronounce it suripant or syrup, it is the serpent, because all of the animals are named after food, and it makes way
Or-
better.
If you have it like in Smite, the snake god,
Uh-huh.
they have serpent,
Ah.
and he's
I
all
didn't realize that
fancy
the
up.
animals in that game were named after food.
Oh, yes. If you didn't know that, look at all the names again. Some of them are genuinely very well made.
The only ones that I'm very aware of are the deer, because my mom
Oh.
wanted you to get a deer.
Donuts.
And then whatever the unicorn is.
Tunicorn.
Yeah, so I know the tunicorn and the donut.
There's some of my
The
favorites.
donuts.
Some of my favorites are Tunicorn, Donut, Bunnycomb.
God.
The Fudge Hog is kind of like a stretch because the hedgehog was fudge.
I'm like, what? I'm like, it just sounds like you just threw the word fudge in front of a hog.
The
I wasn't
Rorio.
thinking hedgehog.
Rorio is a lion. I'm trying to pull all
Did
these
they
from.
just take Oreo's brand and stick it on their thing?
No,
How
it's
dare
it's
they.
it's,
Rorio.
it's Roar.io. It's my new indie game.
It's where you're a lion and you eat other tinier
smaller
lions.
lions. Yeah,
And
it's
you
like
gotta get bigger and bigger.
it's like Freddy Fish, but or
So you
whatever.
become big lion.
It's Fishing Frenzy, but with lions.
Oh shit, Fishing Frenzy. I forgot about that game. That takes me
there's.
back.
Let's see. Hold on. Let me go through. There's worms. That's the first thing you start with. Then you get
Worm-ass.
you get Experiment. Then you get the Syrupant. Then you get Licatoad.
Experiment. Oh, like a
Like Spearmint.
Not lick a tongue. That's a Pokemon.
Right. There's
Can I get some roof help over here by anyone that wants to help me build a roof? Because I'm not so hot at that shit.
there's a Quackberry, which is kind of
I like my little
lazy.
buildings for now.
There is
Hello, ice cream man.
what are some? There's
That's illegal. You're not allowed in there.
Too bad. No.
How'd she get it? Get her out! Get her out!
It took me forever to find it.
Get her out!
I can't believe it took you this long, especially since last time we played, there was a tour and we stopped by there.
Oh.
Specifically for you.
So long.
there's the
Where
Pretzdale,
are
which
you?
is a
Oh, I
fox. Which
see.
is a
Oh,
fox.
yeah.
A what?
Pritztail.
Pritztail.
Oh dear.
Oh, I see.
Pretzel.
So long.
It was more I didn't see the connection to the fox and the
Right.
bird.
He just has a big puffy tail.
Tail. Yeah.
Oh dear.
And tails the fox. That's
right.
what popped into my head first.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
Brandon.
Yeah. Are these infected?
Yeah.
Yep. You could break them in creative. Well, we're in peaceful still, right?
When did
We're
those
good.
get infected? Did I accidentally use infected? This
You
all
probably
this
just
area?
accidentally selected them.
Yep. This garden. I'm just gonna see what point.
Wait, what are
I guess-
what's
It's
The
infected?
here.
chiseled
It's up to
stone is
here.
good.
It's up to here.
The chiseled stone is good.
Okay, so
Wait, are these the monster blocks that I was asking about?
Yeah, the infested ones.
Wow.
So up to here is where.
how do you know what's infested versus not infested?
If you
I'm
push
just middle
F3, oh Shelby, this whole like structure over here is infested.
Where? What? Huh? Where? Who?
The top of this building
The
is
roof.
all infested.
Yeah. I could. Oh wait, I could use
The
the
top
command to
of
replace
this
it.
roof?
This roof
right
right here, this is all infested. Yes.
I just built this.
I'll change it. I could use the fill command to replace
What the
infested
fuck?
then.
This mossy stepway is good.
I just need to pick
How
up
did it
where-
become infected?
You
It's
just
the block
picked
you
the wrong
used.
one. They're right next to each other and they look exactly the same. So
It's stupid.
And
There
they
should be a little icon next to it.
And they spread,
that
right?
shows it. Yeah, it'll
Yeah.
spread.
Okay.
But since we're in peaceful, the creature can't come out. So
I think that was her
yeah,
question.
the
Is how did
creature
it
has to come out first.
happen?
Okay,
Yeah.
question.
you
How
have
do
to,
I
you have to
check all
first
these
break
blocks
it
again?
before it can spread.
If you press F3,
Specifically, Control Alt Shift F3.
don't do that.
Brings up
Transport it
all
again?
of the shit.
If you push
Logan?
F3, look on the right of the screen. There's a list that says targeted block.
Uh-huh.
If you look at an infested thing, it'll say Minecraft infested stone brick. So if you come over to the roof of this building,
I'm gonna fix it.
I don't know where you are.
Do you pronounce it Target or Target?
Target.
Oh my
If you
god.
Target.
see how it
Up it
says
on
infested
Fancy.
stone bricks under that targeted
Yes,
block?
This is bullshit. Even my
I'll
walkway's
fix it then.
infested.
Yeah, but if you go over things and just look at that and see if it says infested, then it's infested.
Brick.
But it looks like all of the rest of this pathway is good.
Oh, bye, Quentin, I guess.
Yeah, I was waiting until you guys got finished. I have work in the morning, so.
All right, but yeah. it's-
All right.
What?
Thanks
Almost
for
one
coming.
where you are?
Bye.
Night,
Yeah,
buddy.
just about, yeah.
It's also almost one where, the rest of us are.
Yeah, but we go by my time, so.
Yeah.
It's true. It's all Quentin time. Alright, this roof is fixed.
All of
What
this
is it?
pathway
Good night,
in
buddy.
the garden, all the
Check,
pathway in the garden is
Yeah,
infested.
I could fix that in a second.
night.
Check
Oh.
that roof to make sure I didn't miss any.
I will.
I started pulling all this out.
Fucking hate the beast scared the shit out of me.
Sorry.
it was buzzing right in my ear, which is like the thing I hate the most. But I wasn't expecting it.
And I probably spread the shit out of that because I usually just click on things and copy
Oh,
it
yeah,
and
spread
keep
it.
going.
The chimney is still infested, Brandon.
Okay, give me.
Yeah, you got an infestation on your hands here. We gotta tear all
It's
these
like
walls
those
open.
Fucking bullshit termites in our house that we almost bought.
They're falling out of the air
That should
conditioner in here.
be good now.
Oh, the ground is also
Yeah.
infested inside the building.
Oh, I didn't realize the building. I mean,
Yes.
Brandon and I have turned into Terminators.
Yeah. Please help me.
Alright, that should be good now. In there?
Of the building?
Yeah, of the building.
I think you
Check the
mean
inside.
exterminators. Terminators is something else.
No, we're definitely Terminators.
Okay.
We're silverfish
But
terminators.
here's one that's infested.
How did it escape me? Oh, is it mossy?
No. It's these top two these top two ones on the inside, which I don't know about the outside.
Oh yeah, 6 blocks. Yep, it was.
It looks good now. Can you do the fill command a little bit lower just in case there might be some underneath that we don't see?
Oh yeah, all of my underneath. Yeah, that place is.
Negative 10. Block. No block. Yeah, it's not finding anymore.
All right,
At least not finding any regular stone ones.
All of the stone pathing inside of this garden is infested.
I thought Brandon took care of that. No.
I didn't do that one yet. Oh, is this? Oh, this is best. Oh no, this is not.
That should be. I literally just put that down.
I didn't know chiseled could be.
That's my apothecary I'm making.
37 blocks to replace. Garden? Oh, it's heard of.
Also, Brandon dinner's being made.
Alright. Should be good now.
All right, everything down the steps is good.
Yeah. Well, yeah. This. Oh, yeah. I see. I didn't realize there was a railing here. Thank God for the replacement, man.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we cleared her up real good.
Thank you so much.
How did you figure that out?
What?
Whoever discovered that she was putting infested blocks down.
I don't know who did. Was it you, Shelby? I think it was you, Logan, that came over here.
I thought. Yeah,
I thought it was.
I wouldn't have known.
I thought it was one of you guys.
Oh, maybe I looked at it and it said infested. Like when I was looking at my inventory.
Yeah, I think I remember Shelby going, uh-oh, and then Brandon put infested blocks everywhere.
Because you were just staring, and then yeah, me seeing the block in your hand was enough to put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah.
Since I did the same thing to my own chimney.
Oh yeah.
Which I just realized I built so many. I didn't even like double check when I built in the in-between lands.
Oh dear.
There's a lot of blocks made. I don't. I've been like made.
But the only block that comes infested is the mossy block, right? Like the roof over here.
Any stone block can become infected.
Smooth stone? Well, so regular stone, because they changed what smooth stone means now. So regular stone, cobblestone, stone brick, mossy stone brick, cracked stone brick, and the chiseled stone brick. Anything made out of stone. And it can't be slabs or stairs, though. Like, it has to be a full block.
Okay, I was checking my bridge. I did too. Okay.
And then those can't. It's just the regular stones. And then smooth stone, which is sometimes referred to as marble, can't be infested. Which is weird because you'd think they'd give it that. But I guess they don't appear in those dungeons. So they don't really have a reason.
Oh, is that why some are infested? Just because they're in the dungeons?
Yeah, it's because that's where silverfish naturally come from. Well, naturally, there's a silverfish spawner there. You destroy it, and then that's like the world's silverfish supply.
Ooh.
But
let's find that.
But so yeah, since those are the blocks that the dungeons are built out of, those need to have an infested version, so then they can spread into all those blocks around there.
But if you accidentally make a whole structure out of them, and then one of them breaks,
gamer dries up.
and one of them breaks because somebody's pissed off the silverfish, every single block will break, and a million silverfish will come pouring out.
I kind of want to see that happen.
I don't remember. I think it's either last stream or the stream before. Clan said something and it reminded me of something, and like I never said it. I forgot. By the time.
Is this the thing that you forgot?
No, this isn't the thing. This is just Clayton said something during stream which reminded me of something, but by the time the story was over, I totally forgot. The other night, it was like our Discord movie night. We were watching a movie together in the Discord with like Billy and John and all them.
Illegally.
No, it was legally. We all technically own Netflix, and we were just watching through one person's account.
While doing
You
dope.
own Netflix? Hey, I want more seasons of Power Rangers on there, man.
But
Dude, can you hurry up and bring me some more Flash?
Can we get Fast and Furious back on the service, please.
Is Fast and Furious not on there?
Only the
They have
spy.
their own Fast and the Furious show.
The spy thing
That's
is
the show.
Oh,
not
the
movie.
shitty one.
currently there is no way to stream Fast and Furious, the movies,
this.
without renting or buying them. They are
That
not
sucks.
So
available
weird.
on any streaming service. The only one that comes close is Hulu, I
Fast
think.
2, and that one doesn't even count.
I think you can do it on Hulu, but you have to have the HBO package, which, if you wanted HBO, you'd have HBO now.
Exactly. Wait, yeah, that makes no sense, but yeah.
Is it cheaper to get the HBO
Weird that
package
it's
on
not on
Hulu
there.
than it is to get HBO now?
I don't know, but
Why would you ever do that?
yeah,
I'm sure
For-
they have.
for the price,
I'm
I
sure
could
they split it some way, so then you have to have both.
right. For the price of subscribing or upgrading that subscription, I could just buy the
Get
DVDs.
your actual service.
Yeah, buy the DVDs, rip them to a Plex server, and watch them in uncompressed high quality.
But
I- Roof help.
we were watching. We have a list. Like Billy and John found this list that they found out like on Reddit of like all these movies that you should see, or like they could either be really bad or
Mhm.
like really good or stuff like that. And like one time we did
Sonic 06
that's
on
how
there?
we watched. We watched Sunshine one time on there, which I hadn't seen beforehand.
Oh, is it actually
And-
not on the server anymore?
I logged
you
out
like
of
that?
it, but I was waiting for anyone to notice because I can't play anymore because I can't keep staring at my screen. I need to eat something. I'm getting
Go get you some ice cream.
I need real food.
Oh,
You can
have to
finish
wait
the
till
real
he's
food.
done.
You can have real food when you finish your ice cream.
You gotta finish your ice
My
cream.
ice cream.
Oh, we ain't getting real food then in a while, for quite some time.
Yeah.
You'll live.
Travis
You'll
is
become
making
diabetic,
food.
but you know.
But
I'm genetically
we were-
prone to diabetes, anyways. That's
we randomized the list is completely randomized, and then everything has a number, and we got, I think it was like 28, and so the movie that it was Gamer.
Right, with Gerard
Uh-huh.
Butler.
Was
Yeah.
that the one
Okay.
where
Bad.
he's a person being controlled by a person playing a video game?
Yeah,
Yes.
he
I couldn't
And
finish
like
it.
yeah, like
gets
the prisoners,
wasted.
like if they beat like 10 rounds, right, they get free, which I think was the thing that reminded me, because you said something the other day about like when we were talking about the lore of GTFO, you were saying how there was like something there
Oh.
that like if they help
they
clear the
survive,
facility, they get freed.
that's
yeah.
their release.
So like that's what reminded me of it. So we started to watch it, and man, that movie, oh my god,
As
it's
far as I know,
disgusting.
as far as I know, in GTFO, there's not a way to get blackout drunk and piss in a gas tank to fuel up a car.
Okay,
Might-
so
might be wrong.
we didn't wind up watching the movie. Like,
Okay.
this is where it ends up. So
Sorry
we
to spoil the
started
ending.
watching the
But he
movie.
pees in a gas tank.
I've seen like parts of the movie, but like I just assumed it was some weird fucking fever dream. But so we were watching it, and it's like it was like the weirdest thing. The intro, like it's just gross because like they're like putting like the billboards up, but it's like clearly you could see it's just photoshopped on like real billboards. And like it's just so badly done, and like it's like the news anchor, and they're like, oh fucking, and then so we're like I mean I guess, but like they're not using the word as, they're not like cursing in a way that you would normally
Right.
curse in like a sentence.
They're just saying the word.
They're cursing
Yeah,
like
pretty
gamers.
much. Well, yeah, exactly. It's like their view of gamers. So like
Yes.
every time they said it, we would all just say gamers rise up.
Right?
But so then something happened. I don't know what triggered, but Billy went, "Hey, you want to watch Spy Kids 3D instead?" And so that's what we wound up watching in its place. We watched Spy Kids 3D.
That's the one that they're on the island, right, with the dinosaurs?
No,
No, that's two.
That's 2. Damn it. Which one's 3 then?
The one where they go
they're
into the
in
video game.
It's the one where he has
I've
the.
only ever seen the first one of that movie.
It's the one where he has the
So-
glasses.
Yes,
do the cool thing.
exactly. Which I was annoyed because Billy selected the version that wouldn't tell us when it put the glasses on.
What?
Because I just wanted it to pop up on the screen anyways.
Yeah.
But we were watching it, and then we got into like these intense conversations of like weird plot devices and how it like how it stupidly somehow does work, like certain things, or like how things came out the way. Like we were trying to figure out why the toy maker was in there because they never tell you, and like we got into this whole conversation about the grandfather and the toy maker, and it was like 50 minutes of this, and we had the movie paused the entire time we were talking about it.
This is a 7-hour movie.
Pretty much. And then we were like, we didn't think we were going to do like a philosophical conversation about Spy Kids 3D.
I mean, Elijah Wood's in that movie, so.
Oh yeah, dude, I remembered that, but nobody else did. And I said, hey, remember who plays the guy? And then Billy, like dead silent at first, went, holy shit, it's Elijah Wood.
It's Jason Bourne.
But then also when you're watching it, you just notice things. Elijah Wood is like 40 feet tall the way they pan the camera compared to everyone else.
Which is amazing, since he's very
they clearly
short.
filmed them separately of all the kids like taking a knee or whatever, like standing there in front of the door.
You can see
and, like,
the apple
camera's
box he's
behind
standing
them,
on.
And then you see him, and he's massive.
Right.
Because they have to be the same size in real life, because Elijah Wood is so short.
Exactly.
Except you
so,
can.
Yeah, I said they were compensating.
You can see his torso and his waist, and you're like, your shins must be 3 feet long.
Exactly. But like, there was also all this other stuff because it's like, oh, clearly like he's the guy, like whatever. But like when you look at the billboard when they first originally get confused, you can see in the glare of the suit, the suit is yellow, not silver.
Okay.
And it's like it is clearly not Elijah Wood in the silver suit that is on that billboard.
Great.
Yeah.
There's so many things that like they just weren't paying attention, or like they somehow like apparently.
That movie was definitely
but it is
not
still
the best
better
of the
than Gamer.
three.
Is what I'm getting
Yes,
from the
better than Gamer. Apparently, a lot of the plot of Persona 5 can be explained in that movie.
Huh.
About with like all the
Spy Kids.
Spy Kids, with like the different toy maker like his different personas of like how he split himself and stuff like that, and like why and like all that stuff.
I don't remember much of this movie. Apparently, I need to go back and rewatch it.
We got to do it in that conversation.
I've never seen it.
Well, the best part of the movie is the racing scene that they just stole and put in Ready Player One.
Yep, they did. They super did. I'd say
which is the best part of Ready Player One as well.
Guys,
I
it was a
heard that
reference.
Ready Player One is absolute dog bile.
Did you
but
not get the
racing
reference?
scene's awesome in it.
I'd say probably the book was probably really good if I had to guess, but I did not read it.
I was talking to Emily, and she was talking about how that book was awesome, and she really liked it and was very excited about the movie. And then I never heard about her reaction to the movie, so I guess it wasn't that good.
I think that was her reaction.
That's how I felt about The Giver. Because I love
Pronounced
that
the Guyver.
book.
I've never saw that movie.
Don't see the movie. The movie was
book
terrible.
was awesome. I love the book.
It was amazing. Don't see the movie.
The McGiver.
The movie was trash.
Hi, it's me. I'm the McGiver. I'm here to bring you.
I got.
I want to take this
potatoes.
apple to a piece of wood.
Why are you
and it's gonna
bringing me
turn
into
a bomb.
this?
Okay, I'm gonna go because I need to not stare at my screen anymore.
I don't believe you.
Go get some ice cream.
I'm gonna go eat real food when it's done, and I assume Brandon will join whenever that time comes.
You should have some avocado fries.
I would love some. Come make them for me.
Just mail them, Logan.
Just
Just
send
mush
out
them
a
up into an
recipe.
envelope and mail
Just
them.
mush them
I
down.
want him to make them for me because I don't want to make them.
Tape them to a post.
And everyone knows
Logan
Logan has the global patent on avocado fries that you can't get them anywhere else.
Exactly.
And if anybody ever even tries to make them, I sue them into the ground, and their company becomes mine.
It's a good thing Logan didn't come up with ice cream.
As soon as I invent that time machine.
Oh wait, we talking time machine? We talking space travel?
Yeah, but
we
then
need
you
to figure
create a
out the whole
paradox.
time travel area.
Then you create a paradox.
Can she just go back and forth at will, or does something need to happen?
No,
What?
she can't. It is a very, very, very like rough thing on her body.
Wait, what?
She doesn't go back and forth in time. She has to go through specific stones, only certain stones. Bye.
Bye.
And you have to have a gemstone to help navigate.
Okay, but like she like I'm taking the toll on her body aside. She has the ability to go back and forth whenever she wants, right?
Sort of. It's like she can
But she
go
has to
to a
find the
spot
stone.
that is a stone circle that has the power to
They're like the
transform
Dragon
time.
Balls.
It's not
She
impossible.
has to have a
like-
gemstone, and it has to be a certain time of the year for her to be less likely to die.
But she has to go
Because
to a
it's a
certain
very high
location to do
die
it as
rate.
well,
Right.
right?
Yeah,
she
she has
puts
to go
all
to
the-
certain stones.
Collects all the stones, puts them together, and then Shenron
No,
appears,
it's
and she
stone
gets one
circles
wish.
that
And a giant
No. She collects all the stones. Her hair turns golden, spikes out, and then she flies around and defeats Eggman's robots.
And it's very
you mean the,
traumatizing when
Chaos
she does
Emeralds.
it.
Chaos Emeralds. So like,
Chaos Control.
what? So, because I definitely remember. I don't remember if you told me this or my mom told me this, but there's a part where she gets all huffy and they're all mad at each other. So she goes back to the future. Wrong movie. And she and like spends time in the present time.
I will say that was a great part of
No.
Ready Player One. Just
That
hearing
is
the
not
Back
at all
to the Future
Logan.
jingle.
There's no part where like they break up, so she goes back to the present.
No. She is going to die. she is going to like the revolution that is the Jacobite Rising in 1745 happens. They're going to lose the war. After that, there's a huge famine and there's lots of redcoats that just destroy Scotland for years.
You know what's going to be my
And
favorite
years,
thing
and
about
changes it for the next 200 years. What?
about this stream? If
That
you
it's now just the four of us.
if you watch it afterwards and skip like every 45 minutes, there will be no connection between any of the
No.
conversations.
Oh no!
How do you say it? Envelope or envelope?
This has become a 3-hour podcast.
So,
So.
yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Stream became a podcast.
Hey, remember when
while
we said we
were-
weren't going to stream the podcast? Guess
Well,
what? We're
so-
streaming the podcast.
Okay, no, but the thing is, we were gonna originally do the podcast while playing tabletop.
That's true. Yeah.
So
Wait,
this became what we were going to do pretty much.
The prophecy
playing
fulfilled.
Minecraft while doing the podcast. By the way, I
Also,
found
our
a
friends can pop
cool
in and
new
out at
game
will.
On
Yeah.
Our friends can join and unjoin the conversation whenever they want to.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's quite interesting, and it's a lot of co-op play and
Is it the Dark
Not
Souls
co-op
board game?
no, it's not the Dark Souls one. God forbid. Like that game, I refuse to learn it. Like I tried.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of glad we decided to not do it.
I tried to learn the game. It's just so much to learn
Yeah.
because it's all situational as well.
Well,
So
it-
you have to learn every situation.
Well, it
Because
draws
I already
on
don't like.
the source material.
I already don't like deck building games that you have to learn all kinds of fucking rules to. And it's like,
But you
I like the simple-
Red Dragon in.
yeah, but that wasn't
Technically a deck building
complicated.
game.
There wasn't like a million
Oh, I see what you
goddamn
mean.
rules. Like,
There's a game called, I think it's the One Deck Adventure, where it's like a 4-player game and it's just a deck that you shuffle and it's different events and like it's basically exploring like a cave. And
deck you
basically
shuffle
you
and then
go
you
on your
lose.
adventure, like one person goes on an adventure and then they can choose to stop whenever and then pass the adventure to someone else. And then like as you go, but you have your own cards that you can put into the deck as well. So you start to build this crazy dungeon to start killing off the other players. But you have to also not kill off yourself and hope somebody doesn't pass the deck to you at a bad point.
well, that sounds fun.
But like you also have to, the problem, like, I guess you don't have to know what everyone's cards are gonna wind up doing. You just gotta know that they're putting bad things in there for the most
Is the
part.
Dark Souls game a deck building game?
It's not. It's more so like it's a bunch of equipment cards and a bunch of like spells and stuff like that. But like that's loot you find in the room. Like you go into the room and it's a lot of, oh, you roll the die. The skeleton turns 3 degrees to the left. Well, it doesn't. It's not by degree, but it's like it turns counterclockwise one rotation, and then it's like whoever has aggro on the skeleton. It'll do an attack, and like this attack does a cone shape, and who's standing in the cone? Is there a barrel or a box in the way? Like it's like all this stuff and it's like, oh, did you pick up a soul? Are you holding souls? You got to drop your souls now. Like different things, and depending on your weapon depends on what your hit box is. If you hit a cone, an AOE, just straight lines.
Yeah, I'm really glad we decided to not play that game.
And then the bosses are like super complicated when you get to the boss. Because they have phases, the bosses. So you attack it in half the boss room, and then when you beat it, it goes into its second phase, and you shuffle in its second phase deck, which now it has a couple extra moves it can do. And the room grows to another size. And then it goes into a third phase where it learns its like ultimate move, like basically the fucking game killer.
The you lose move?
Which there is a, like in the rule book, it puts it as an optional to put the third phase in. Because
this isn't even my final phase.
Because people just play without the third phase because it's basically if you're just standing in the wrong part, when you happen to kill it in the second phase, and if it draws the like game ender, like first, if you shuffle it in, it comes out right on top. It's just gonna wipe the whole team, and then you have to start that entire floor over.
Oh god!
You have to refight all the enemies that were in that room. You get to keep the loot that you found along the way, but you have to do all the engagements again, and then fight the boss again until you run out of embers. And then everybody has an Estus left, a full heal and stuff like that. And you have stats on your character, and you can only equip certain things if you have certain stats. It just gets insane.
Yeah, I'm really glad we did not play that game.
Because I've seen the game be played, and it's like, oh man, look at this cool item. And it's like, oh, you don't have 23 intelligence on your character? Ooh, can't use it. Found an endgame item, but can't use it.
Well, this is awkward.
And you have to do it twice. You have to do a mid-boss and a final boss.
I like how all the wheat that was planted out by the estate is coming up on the map as green.
Yeah. We were hoping it was going to be yellow. And then the hay trail is yellow, so like I don't understand. It should have. It's annoying.
Weird.
Yeah. Weird.
Water in there?
Yeah, I'm glad we didn't play the dark. It's just so much. And then we would have all had to basically watch the video like 3 times. And I told you, like, the video is between an hour and 3 hours long of just the rules of the game.
Yeah. Fuck that. I prefer
I'm like, I'd rather a game that it's like, oh, this is what you do. Like the game that Achievement Hunter just played that I got is like, it's a diving thing. You all share one oxygen tank, and you can keep diving as far down as you go. But as you pick up treasure, like for each treasure you have, you breathe that much of the oxygen. So when you have none, you're not taking up any of the 25 oxygen that you start with. But then as you go, the deeper you get, the higher the value of the treasure is. So you want to get deep, but you have to also return. You have to go down, you have to dive, and then you have to float. But once you decide to float, you have to go all the way back to the ship, well, to the sub. So you just start, basically, somebody will grab a bunch of treasure, start drowning everyone, and then they'll go back to the sub and kill off everyone else. It's a simple game.
I played a deck building game with Sergio and Meg one time, where it was like a magic school for girls or something like that. I don't remember the name of the game. It was like Mrs.
Kagura.
No, it was Mrs. something or another's magic school for girls or whatever.
I don't think I've seen that game.
Foster's Home for Magic Girls.
And it was like a girls only Harry Potter style thing. But it was just, there were so many rules and it was so complicated and I wasn't having fun.
I feel like you have to, like, for some games you have to see it be played first. Like, there's no way around it. Because, like, I feel like some of the games are, like, super easy to explain, but some, it's just way easier to see it be done. Like, Munchkin, I feel, is one of those games. Like, it should seem simple to explain, but, like, it gets super complicated, but now that somebody found a chart recently that kind of helps with Munchkin. But that game gets so super complicated because the way certain cards are worded, it makes you believe certain things are going to happen, but then other cards affect things, but then they don't because it's worded differently.
Munchkin's a game that I want to learn how to play, but
it's a fun game. We found a scripted version of it for tabletop, so like the table will calculate a lot of the stuff for you.
You know what is a really fun game? Ticket to Ride. I played that with Chris once.
I've seen it played once. I don't remember how to play it because I watched you played forever ago. I've never played
it was like over 5 years ago I played that game, and I know it was over 5 years because I didn't live in my house. But I played it like over 5 years ago with Chris, and he really likes that game.
All right, I'm gonna end the stream.
Please do. I want to go to bed.
All right.
Pretty sure the only ones watching us are us. So I'm not gonna bother with the outro. You know where to find us.
Carboboredom.com.
Wait, if you don't do the outro, then I can't raid Brian.
We need to raid Brian.
Oh, are we gonna raid? I was just gonna shut it down.
Yeah, we might as well.
All
Brian's on.
I'll give you a brief moment to raid.
Oh, you have to give me 10 seconds.
Mr. Fanboy. I said a brief moment. You have one brief moment.
He did say a brief moment, Brandon. This is actually all your fault right now.
I'm ready to go when you are.
All right.
Carboboredom.com.
Carboboredom.com. That'll tell you everything you need to know. You're already here on the Twitch channel, so you know what the F it is.
Gears.
Tomorrow is Gears. Yeah, I get it. I get a night off, but I don't get a night off because I'm building a server trying to figure out how to run freaking farming simulator.
Oh, I thought you were gonna do an Ark one.
Oh yeah, I mean if I can run a farming sim, I can run an
farming
Ark.
simulator over Ark any day.
Really? I didn't know you guys were really into it.
I'm excited to play Ark with no leash. That's what I want to do.
I don't like the bugs in Ark. They terrify
bugs
me.
in farming simulator much smaller.
Much easier to deal with.
Raid's gonna go out.
All right. Good night, y'all.